Wisconsin. We are in Hammond tonight with the Baldwin Woodville Blackhawks playing the St. Croix Central Panthers. I am Jerry Nygaard. I'm joined by Nick Pack. Nick, how are you doing today?
We're doing very well. We're crammed in here, but comfort's good. It's warm up here.
Yep.
Football weather.
Yep.
Rivalry.
Absolutely.
Close neighbors, close friends. Right?
That's right. Just as I'll say this a couple times, we're working on our internet stuff. We're getting some funky things going on here. If at any time you're not happy with how our stream looks, you can literally get the exact same view on the central live stream too. So it's a little bit better than it was at Osceola, but it doesn't appear to be a whole lot better. If we lose connectivity, we'll kind of get right back on. So that's kind of the warning that we're giving you. And we'll do the best we can. So tonight, a battle between the Blackhawks and the Panthers. The Panthers are sitting in a position where they're going to need a victory either this week or next week to guarantee a playoff berth. But the potential to make it with being a game below 500, that's also possible. So they're not eliminated with 2 losses, but they'd be guaranteed a playoff spot with 1 win. Just watching what's going on out there. All right, Nick. So what are we looking for tonight?
We are looking for some entertainment tonight. You watch it last week's game for the Blackhawks. They really had their way the first half. Prescott didn't really, I hate to say put up much an effort, but offensively, Warner could pick and choose who he wanted to throw to. He had all day to throw. He had 3 yards every time to throw the ball. Now, that's kudos to the offensive line, and hopefully they can back that up again tonight. I don't know what records are because this is St. Croix Central versus Baldwin. They don't care. This is the one game they want to win this year, and like you said, it's St. Croix Central fighting for a guaranteed playoff spot. You got Baldwin still fighting for potential conference championship. And it's just one of these kids from your high school, whether it was against St. Croix Central or whoever.
Right.
I know our rivalries that we played against. I remember those games. We won them all. But the coaching staff is going to put in a little extra time and effort into that as well, and they know too that they want to play 2 weeks from now. That's the goal right now. When you're in high school football, it's playing 2 weeks from now. That's the goal,
right?
And they can accomplish that tonight with a victory.
Absolutely. The coin toss happened. We missed it, but we did get confirmation that Baldwin Woodville won the toss and elected to defer their choice to the second half. The Panthers will receive, and the Hawks will start the second half with the ball.
I will say I do like the Panther uniforms.
If they're doing it's a coaches versus cancer, tackle cancer, an awareness, and so they have some pink accents in their jerseys. Ambrose did just ask me because I know that we had a thing with I want to say the Army a couple years ago, where we were going to wear some alternate uniforms, and the WIA actually put a stop to it. So, not sure if something's changed in the interim, but they do have some different outfits on tonight.
I do know they passed the referendum last summer, so I don't know if that included the uniforms or what, but I think that referendum included new turf field.
Yeah, I believe that's true.
So not yet installed, but nice to have one more team in the conference with a turf field.
Yeah, I figured once we got ours, it wasn't going to be too long before
Yeah.
it happened over here as well. We're still working on the internet signal. Again, if you're not having a great viewing experience, you can jump over to the central feed. Also on YouTube, camera views are going to be almost identical. They're sitting about 8 inches from each other. You'll just be listening to other people.
Our cameraman is better than theirs, though. I don't know
That's true.
what theirs is, but
That's
ours
true.
is better.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep working on that. I mean, it's very much a roller coaster here. We set our, to get nerdy for a second, we set our upload speed at a number, and the signal will match it when it's a good signal. And right now we're significantly higher than what we're asking, and it still doesn't even say it's a good connection. So I don't really know what's happening. We're just gonna keep doing what we do over here, and we appreciate it if you're joining us. If you choose to leave us, that's not going to hurt our feelings, because we're not really going to know. So as far as what's going to go on in the field tonight, it's a little bit cooler, but for the most part, I think just a minimal wind. Actually, yeah, just a little wind. It looks like it's kind of moving to the south. Cooler. But for one of the few Fridays this year, not wet.
Dry, good field conditions. Yeah, and looks to stay that way throughout the night. Like I said, it might be a breeze, but not a wind.
Right.
Big difference, and that we'll play more. Baldwin Woodville will look at the wind a lot more than the opponents will this year, with the passing attack, as well as B, their kicking game.
Correct.
You know, they do have a very good kicking game in Paulson, very successful, and that does play a factor, and I don't see that being much tonight. So
we got just a couple minutes left before kickoff here in a busy St. Croix Central press box. Busy and full. One door. Lots of traffic. We do appreciate being inside a little bit. Not all bundled up, anyway.
Looks like a lot of BW fans will be standing tonight. We have one bleacher section over there that's almost full already. Looks like the students have gathered to our left of the bleachers. I'm not sure if it's Halloween night tonight or what the theme is.
Our theme is pajamas.
Our personal theme is, or their theme?
Our
student section.
Our student section theme is pajamas.
I was going to say, I'll go home and put my pajamas on real quick if that's our theme. I'll be back. I live 3 minutes from here. I'll be back in 10.
Well, that I know is is our student section's theme.
Pajamas, okay.
My theme is warm and comfortable.
Your theme is have a broadcast, have a connection.
Yeah, that's really my goal. When I wake up on a Friday, it's like, what do you want to get done today? I want to have a seamless, drama-free broadcast of a game. That's my goal. And I also will do stats with a sweet new pen from Pac-Man's Concrete.
Hey. It clicks. That's all you asked for, was a pen that clicks.
I want a clicky pen. So, second night in a row where these schools will face off. Last night it was the volleyball teams in the Baldwinville gym, which was a very, very back and forth battle that the Hawks held on to and won.
Did it not face off in soccer earlier this week too?
Could have.
I think the Baldwin soccer beat St. Croix Central.
Was that here?
I believe.
Yeah. That makes sense because I wouldn't know if it was.
I believe it, but not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, the PA, I did hear that it's hard to hear us over the PA, which makes a lot of sense because that guy's loud.
He's fun.
It's loud though.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to move forward.
No. He does their basketball games too, and yeah.
Yeah, that was loud though. Okay, we're going to get a national anthem, so we're going to stop talking and you can hear the PA because you don't have a choice, and then you'll hear the national anthem.
St. Croix Central Athletics are made possible in part by our scoreboard sponsors, Hudson Physicians, Citizen State Bank for plumbing, Marco Septic, and Premium Waters. Thank you, sponsors, for your support and commitment to excellence in student achievement. The WIAA, Middle Border Conference, and St. Croix Central have a proud tradition of conducting athletic events with enthusiasm and sportsmanship. Expectations are that spectators support all athletes positively, respect the officials' decisions, behave in a manner which is appropriate for a high school athletic event. Failure to do so is grounds for removal. In case of an emergency, please remain calm and follow the instructions given by announcement. Tonight is our Coaches versus Cancer Night. Most everyone has had cancer touch their lives, either personally or with a loved one, family member, or friend, including members of our St. Croix Central and Baldwin-Woodville communities. This evening, we remember those we have lost and admire the courage and persistence of all in their cancer journeys. Tonight, in their honor, we have turned the entire place pink in support and solidarity. You will find donation canisters at each gate as well as the concession stands. All money collected this evening will go directly to support breast cancer research. Please help us reach our goal this evening of $2,500. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask all to stand as you are able. Remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the singing of our national anthem by St. Croix Central sophomore Lydia Hubbard. Tonight, the colors are presented by Cub Scout Pack 161.
You love that.
I just told her nice job, and as tough as it is, it's even a little more tougher because there's a nice echo up here.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked over. She's up in the press box singing. She's got her ear plugged because we could hear her sing, and then you could hear you could hear the actual coming over the loudspeaker, and that's gotta be tough. She did a nice job.
Blackhawks head coach is Dan Keeper.
Announced as a team again for the Blackhawks. On the road? Must, because I think they did that in Osceola as well.
Sometimes I don't know if it's so much a choice as it is, hey, we're going to introduce you as a team.
Oh.
The son of James and Shelley
Same with again this very emphatic PA guy. We got. I can hear him.
Right.
And then I can hear him again, echoing. So.
Yeah, that's something.
They announce their seniors. Is that what they're doing?
You know, for hearing it twice, you think I know. But you can say it twice.
I think
and
so.
I'm not listening.
I just know that they didn't announce the quarterback was a junior, number 6. And
So Central's been a little up and down. I mean, they've won a lot of games that you played well against teams that you think they would, and the eye-opening one for me was the big loss against Somerset.
we talked about that game, you know, as it was happening, about how that was a big game for both those schools. And going into it, I legit thought Somerset was going to come out on top, but didn't expect that score.
Right.
And that was the eye opener to, I think, everybody was how it played out. And I think if they played it again, that probably wouldn't come out that way. I don't know. I obviously didn't watch the game, but again, none of that matters for tonight with the Blackhawks. If they come out and play like they did the first half of last week and make a statement, St. Croix Central's looking to make their statement themselves and say, hey, we're still who we are, and we're going to get into the playoffs, and anything can happen from there. You know, you got Gooden down in Ellsworth, who's out with broken leg, broken wrist, one of the two. He's done.
Like for the year?
You looked at me like you're confused. You didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
He's done.
I had heard a rumor of him having, or there being some injuries with the Ellsworth running backs, but I did check with my my source, who didn't know anything about that. Maybe I need new sources.
Hey, I will not reveal my source.
You're going to need to be that guy for me. So did this happen?
Apparently it happened
the week after us?
The week they played Rice Lake, it happened, and then he tried playing, or maybe the week before Rice Lake. And
the week?
No, because the week before they played someone, we played Rice Lake, and then they played Rice Lake the following week.
Right. So it happened the week before that game?
Supposedly, and then he tried playing against Rice Lake, and it made it worse, or it happened in Rice Lake and made it worse the following week.
Gotcha.
One of the two. Anyway, nonetheless, doesn't matter. Paulson, we set the kickoff here in Hammond. Cool evening, but yeah, a nice football weather, and boom, the kick will sail to about the 5-yard line.
Oh, they got
nice
a good
little
one.
Convoy, and nice little seam. Paulson's going to try and bring him down before he gets to the side, but not before crossing midfield, and St. Croix Central will start the game in Blackhawk territory, about the 40-yard line. So they had a nice little wedge blocking there.
Yeah, that was by far the biggest return we've given up this year.
And nothing against Paulson's kick. I mean, he was down to the 3-yard line,
right,
like normal, and they just set up their little shell blocking and found the seam, broke it, and they will start at the Baldwin Blackhawk 42-yard line.
So this is like one more play in our territory than Prescott had last week.
Quarterback's going to going to get up the middle, and he's going to stay on his feet, break the first tackle. Ooh, drugged down by Paulson again at the 20-yard line. Good job of keeping his feet, getting at the wishbone offense. That's junior Caden Wester. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the St. Croix Central. Motion and a fumble snap, and it is picked up by the fullback. Wow, bounces right up to him. I mean, it's lucky to get the ball back, let alone pick up 5 yards almost on a fumbled snap. That was number 34, Holmgren. Also their leading tackler on defense.
So for those wondering, that voice is Nick Pax. If you haven't been watching all the football games, Zach Ambrose on the camera. Counter.
A counter. Nice job from the backside by Johansson. Sorry, we're looking through bodies here to.
That was Sam Fisher. The pink numbers are really hard to see on the black jerseys.
3rd and 6 for St. Croix Central on their opening drive here Friday night in Hammond. Motion. He's going to cut it up. He's going to be just shy of the first down. Tripped up, I believe.
Number 6 Wester with the keeper.
I believe it was Fritz that tripped him up in the backfield. Fell forward for a couple yards. 4th and a long 2-3 yards here. St. Croix Central after a big kick return. Back to the Blackhawk 40.
So if this is us, we take our 3 and we move on, and it's obviously not the...
A little different formation here as they come out with the I formation. They do snap, play action, passes behind him, and he's hit right away and thrown down immediately by Van Someren. I believe he's going to be short of the first down marker. Throws a little behind, and there's the signal. It is first down Blackhawk. So nice kick return into Blackhawk territory. An opening play for a first down, but then the Blackhawks bend but force a turnover on downs.
It's a good stop.
They are ready to go. Those of you that haven't watched Blackhawk football, don't leave that couch. They are in a hurry. And there's a flag right away.
It's not a delay game, I can assure you that.
I think it's offsides. Look like maybe line up in the neutral zone.
Well, either us or them.
He's pointing to his hips, which means it might be an offsides on St. Croix Central. Be a 5-yard penalty. They're started on their 11, so now 1st and 5 from the 16. Blackhawks led by senior quarterback Mason Warner. A plethora of talent around him. Got Fritz in motion. He's going to keep. He's going to go up the middle. Going to have a first down. Out to the 25-yard line. Mason Warner picks up about 9 yards there on 1st and 5 and has a Baldwin Blackhawk first down. We talk about his plethora of weapons out there, you know, Jeremy. That's not too many high school quarterbacks can say they have the weapons that Mason has at his disposal.
And not too many weapons can say they have the quarterback that they have at their disposal either.
Well, there is that too.
So that was Fritz on the carry, huh?
Fritz on the carry in the motion. That's the second straight down he's went in motion. He does pick up a yard, maybe 2 yards.
Coach Kiefer must have been watching some 49ers and think he's got Debo out there.
We usually see being hush in motion or reading it all, but no motion. It's going to be fake to Gordon. Warner's got some up the middle.
Oh.
Another first down out to the 43-yard line for Warner. Nice fake there to Gordon. Warner pulls it. Picks up another first down out to the 43, and here we go again. That's just that read option there. The DN closes down on the fullback / running back and tackles him, but he doesn't have the ball. Straight pass. Throw across. Here he's got Van Someren across midfield. Good pickup on first down of 7 yards to Sean Van Someren, senior. Warner's first pass attempt. And here they go again. Trips to his right. This time Videndal in motion. Going to give to Logan Gore up the middle. He's met right away. And like you said, I think it's a 90-something that made a tackle, but I could not tell you with these numbers. Schweitzner. It was 99. 3rd and 4. Right from midfield for Warner and the Blackhawks on their opening drive here in Hammond. Snap. Looking, Eli Coonan just out of his reach. Got his left hand on it, but unable to haul it in. And we'll see what the Blackhawks do, and it looks like they will punt it away and try and pin the Panthers deep in their territory.
Yeah, that's the right decision, in my opinion.
And you look, that's 40 yards they got there on that drive. They started on their 11, so 39. But not a bad drive. When you start on your 11, you're looking for a first down and then go from there. Ben Sommer does get the punt off. A little lazy punt, going to bounce about the 30. Take a nice Blackhawk roll inside the 20 to about the 17, 18-yard line, where the Panthers will take over on their second possession.
Which means I need to find some ads. Firehelm Langer is a CPA firm with offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, and River Falls. At Firehelm Langer, our clients are our top priority. We offer the skills and expertise of a large CPA firm combined with the personal attention and responsiveness of a smaller firm. When you partner with us, we take the time to get to know you, understand your goals, and build a lasting professional relationship. We invite you to turn to us at Firehelm Langer for bookkeeping services, payroll services, financial projections, tax planning, tax preparation, and all your accounting and tax needs.
Give to the right. Gonna pick up about 2 out to the 20. Crosses the 20 where it'll be second and long, 7 here for the Panthers. Again, their second possession here on the first quarter in Hammond.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out who had the ball. I think it was a quarterback.
I couldn't see it was around the corner. It will give the fullback this time first man through, and he's going to be hit right away by a plethora of Blackhawks. He's able to pick up a yard or 2. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Long 5 here for the Panthers, who don't throw the ball too much. Jeremy, I think I saw like maybe 40 passes or so through 6 games.
Yeah, we haven't had teams haven't had a lot of success throwing the ball against us. So
he will drop back to pass, and oh my goodness, Paulson on the blitz comes off the corner, and he didn't even get a chance to set his feet, and then it'll be a loss of 10. Paulson on the sack, back to the 10-yard line, and the Panthers will be forced to punt. Blackhawks looking to take advantage into good field position here. And they'll send Gavin Sell back to return the punt here, instead of Wienendahl. We've seen him back there quite a bit.
Gavin was back there last week, and I think Ryan was very good, but I think Gavin just
here's
gives
a kick. It's going to bounce about the 38. Get a good roll. It will cross midfield, and the Blackhawks will take over from their own 46-yard line here on their second possession.
Whether we're cooking the perfect Butterburger to order or scooping up our freshest batch of the flavor of the day, we work hard to ensure you will always leave happy. We know you have a lot to do and many options to choose from, so we appreciate when you take the time to visit Culver's of Baldwin. When we get the ball on a change of possession, it's like I gotta find a short one and read it quick because we're snapping the ball.
And like we said, the last possession we had was 0 points on the board, but those 40 yards there, punted, got bad field position for them. Now we start on our 46 because of it. Warner, he's got Fritz, and Fritz is going to run. It's a foot race to the end zone. Colin Fritz is going, and he's going to get across in the end zone, and Blackhawks will take the lead 6-0 on a crossing route. Warner finds Fritz, 54 yards, and the Blackhawks are on the board with 5:26 to go in the first quarter. It's 6-0, Baldwin Woodville.
Yeah, like you said, don't get up from your couch.
Nice little crossing route there, and Warner finds Fritz. Fritz looked around like, wait a minute, I gotta run.
Yeah, the crossing routes are hard to cover, especially when there's all the weapons. I'm gonna there so you can talk.
Looking out a different window now, and we got the not really good angle on whether it goes through or not, but kick is up and good, and the Blackhawks lead 7-0 with 5:26 to go in the first quarter.
All right, let me take a deep breath here, switch my clipboards, and tell you that the market is changing, and you can take advantage of 30-plus years of combined experience to guide you through the home buying process. You can call Don at 715-684-9541 or Andrew at 715-928-0410, and let Timmerman Realty help you with all your realty needs. Precision Truck Service is a full-service heavy truck and trailer repair shop located in Baldwin and offering all types of general repair for heavy truck and trailer, diesel, mobile service, alignments, computer diagnostics, welding, fabrication, and sandblasting. As a Michelin heavy truck tire dealer, we offer best in pricing on Michelin, BFG, and Uniroyal tire brands, balancing, and installation. Give us a call at 715-760-0768 or stop in. We are located conveniently on the north side of Baldwin under the water tower. All right, well, that was a fun one-play 54-yard drive.
And I apologize. I was talking about how their last possession didn't put any points on the board, but was a very successful drive. Like I said, when you get it deep in your own territory, you want one first down. I mean, just anything after that is good. They were able to get that, get another one, almost to midfield, a good punt, a 3-and-out, got good field position, and then one play later, Colin Fritz is in the foot race. It's 7-0.
Right, now let's see if we can do a better job covering this kickoff.
Or just put it in the end zone. Or try that onside. It's going to bounce. It does cross, and they're going to have it. They are going to have it. It did cross midfield. It did cross number 13 for the Blackhawks. Clausen.
Why are they pointing the
is going to have it. It did cross. They did a good job waiting. There's no reason that should not be Blackhawk ball.
See, I went to the other window. There we go.
Nope. And you can hear the enthusiasm
from our coaches.
They're 8 feet from us.
Yeah.
I
wish I could ask him if I could see it, because
it didn't look like it was going to get there. It took like the last 1 or 2 hops. It got a couple yards on it, and kudos to Blackhawks and Clausen waited until it crossed midfield.
So intentional, right?
It was definitely intentional. That was definitely an intentional onside kick.
All right,
he
let's take a shot.
He definitely swung different than the one from week 2 where it was. Warner does breaks the first tackle, but he's not going to break the next wave of Panthers. He's going to lose about maybe a half-yard.
See, what I like to do, and I've said this, and this is why I can never coach football again, but when you have a play like that is an emotional play, and you feel bad for yourself just for a split second, take advantage of that, and I would go deep on first down. Have you heard that before? Have I said that I like to throw?
No, I wasn't. I was thinking you were going to say, like, dive or
something power.
QB sneak. So Warner, again, after the onside kick, straight drop. There's a penalty down.
That's coming back.
Is that we were lined up not right? Or?
No, Gavin gets off the ball so quick that it looks like he's a false start when he's doing that in front of the.
Well, then how we letting that play happen?
Right,
if
it's a
false
dead ball.
start. It
right.
should be blown dead.
Well, he's gonna make up for it. He's gonna call it illegal motion.
Illegal shift.
Yeah, it's a false start.
Yeah.
Because you can't decline it. Because it's.
If it's an illegal shift or illegal motion, they could decline it.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be able to decline your guy.
So that could be an illegal formation.
Yeah,
or is it a false start? I mean, a false start and illegal formation are the same signal. The only difference is false start is blown dead,
right? Regardless.
But
that's what he did.
And yeah, okay, I didn't see it. So 5-yard penalty, replay the down, 2nd and 16 for the Blackhawks. Warner will have trips to his right, slot to his left, so 5 receivers. Collapse the hands, here's the snap. The pump fake, scramble around. He's going to buy some time, he's going to run around this way, he's going to cross midfield. And out of bounds about the 46, 47-yard line of Panther territory. Gains back those penalty yards and a few more. Picks up 8 yards. 3rd and 8. Back into Panther territory. Good. Again, we talked about last week how he had time to throw the ball. He evaded one rusher, but for the most part, O-line doing their job. Give him a chance to look downfield. Nothing there. He scrambles for it. Another good jump. Myself.
Good pull.
He does keep it. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5. It's going to be 4th and about 4. Wise on the tackle. Drink wine on the tackle, that was. Oop. We good? I think Jeremy got unplugged maybe?
But I'm back.
Oh, hey. We unplugged Jeremy Nygaard, not on purpose.
We just
kind of closed.
So we're going for it on 4th down.
4th and 4. Fake little swing pass. Warner's going to keep it. He's in trouble. He might get the edge, and not going to happen. He's going to lose a yard. So after the onside kick, all the momentum in the Blackhawks' favor. Only able to muster 5 yards, and the momentum, if there is, switches back to the Panthers. It's almost like they recovered the onside here, starting from their own 46-yard line.
Need a place to stop after the game? Oh, we're going to read this one later because Central is going to snap the ball, and we're going to get going.
Again, Central led by junior Wester. Gives to Fisher. Brought down by Sauer. Crosses midfield into Blackhawk territory. Picks up 5 yards for Fisher. Closing in on 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Blackhawks on a Warner to Fritz 54-yard touchdown lead, 7-0. Pump, little fake, and he's going to keep. He does not get by Logan Gordon. We'll bring him back into Panther territory. Again, we talk about assignments there, Jeremy Nygaard, and multiple Blackhawks had their assignment. The quarterback was, hey, I got an option of either getting tackled by this guy looking at me, or I can pitch and he can get tackled by the guys doing his assignment.
Yep, I thought that was I think it was Hush.
Yeah.
That just stayed with his guy.
Stayed with the pitch, you know, and smart decision. Just to get tackled for a 1-yard loss, and straight drop and a throw. Gonna go, and oh, nice little catch over there. Creates a little room. I believe they said that was number 15, Ponath. Eli Ponath, another junior.
Yeah,
and even the St. Croix Central guys say a little push off. It wasn't a push off, just kind of a hold your ground, kind of, hey, box them out. And
yeah, that's
hold their spot and catch the ball.
It's just a good play.
Give the second man through. Oh, he's hit hard. It's going to be maybe a yard. That is Fisher again. I believe that was Coonan that had to tackle. Give him a yard to be 2nd and 9. Inside 2 minutes. Panthers on the Blackhawk 30-yard line, looking to get on the board here in Hammond. Waning minutes of the first quarter. Back to that single set wing formation. Throw was high. Nice hit there by Cal Smith.
You got to be careful.
Yeah, well, be careful. Come across. It was a good hit, and he's not able to shake it off. I'm not sure who that is, but that's the old come across the middle and make sure that they know that you want to come across. We're going to be there for you.
Yeah, I think that's Mason Sullivan that took the shot.
Those guys have seen each other on the basketball court a few times, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 9 for the Panthers from their own from the Blackhawk 30-yard line. Motion this way, it's going to be a keeper. And here's the pitch behind him. Allows Cal Smith to get there, but I think he took him down by the back of his face mask. Yeah. Now, I believe high school still has the 5-yarder, correct?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to be a 5-yarder. He got him by the back underneath of his helmet and pulled him down.
So, I mean, it is a personal foul face mask, which will be 15 yards. So that'll be a first down for the Panthers. inside a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. That's just tough. That's a reaction, and the ball carrier lowers his head. And I have that. I mean, I'm all about player safety, but some of the issues I have with the helmet-to-helmet contact is when that ball carrier at the last second lowers their head.
Right.
You can't avoid some stuff like that penalty. He didn't intentionally try to grab it. It's there.
Right. But
First
I mean,
and 10.
he did pull his head.
Yeah.
So he threw the flag.
No, yeah, it's definitely a penalty. Toss. Gets the edge, and there comes another penalty flag.
It's going to be a hold,
It's
right?
going to be into the end zone. It is going to be a temporary Panther touchdown. We will see what that yellow flag is. Fisher does go in from 15 yards out, but I think this one might be first and 20.
Yeah.
There is a signal for the hold. It will come back.
Yeah, Colin wasn't really concerned as soon as he got held because he's like, well.
Yeah. Usually when you're the one that gets held and you see that yellow hanky come in, you know, okay. First and 20 from the 25 for the Panthers. They try to get the edge. The only way they're going to get that is if you hold Fritz on the edge. And
I think, are we actually behind the 25 with 26?
it might be. So yeah, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Toss this way this time.
Oh,
He's run
Eli.
down from Eli from the backside, and he's going to be
Still-
lucky to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he got back. He got ahead of it.
I don't know, he's at the 26. And so Eli Coonan runs him down from the backside. Paulson did a great job of lowering his left shoulder, getting to the edge, not allowing him, kind of stringing the play out, allowed Eli to come from the backside.
Which is not normal to see a backside end run that play down.
No, he's not a normal defensive end that you're going to see in high school. You don't see too many 6'9" guys that can run like that. And I think that's a little early. So it's going to go from 2nd and 21 to 2nd and 26 here now as a false start. I believe that's Sullivan. Is that
Sullivan's number 4.
5? Oh, that's Nussbaum.
Yeah,
Nussbaum.
no, Nussbaum 5.
Another junior.
Just said it on there.
It's back to the 31 yard line.
Just need more room.
Just more room. More yards. Tight formation now for the Panthers. There's going to be a play action. Going to go up the middle.
Slippery.
Spun around.
Gavin
and
ain't
going to be
missing.
brought down by Gavin Sell. Maybe a yard. And that is the end of the first quarter, finding the Blackhawks with a Mason Warner 54-yard touchdown to Colin Fritz, leading 7-0.
Need a place to stop after the game? Look no further than Hilltop Pizza Planet, located at 2508 Highway 12 in Woodville. In a kitchen that stays open until closing time, they've got your cravings, a burger or a hoagie. What's even better? Mention Blackhawk Sporting Event and get 20% off your entire bill. Sound too good to be true? Stop in today to get this deal before it's too late. St. Croix Garage Doors provides Western Wisconsin with top quality garage door sales, service, and installation. We proudly serve Baldwin, Woodville, Hudson, Richmond, River Falls, Stillwater, Menominee, and surrounding areas. Give Brian a call today at 715-781-8989 for a quote, install, or service. Nielsen's Foods has been serving communities since 1903. We offer full-service caribou coffee, bakery, deli, and meat departments. We pride ourselves with our award-winning Nielsen's Market meats and our friendly staff. Nielsen's vision is to build a strong family of customers and employees by delivering superior service to our customers, offering employee growth opportunities, reinvesting in our stores, and serving our communities. Finding health insurance can be complicated and time-consuming. Let Charlotte Heimer, an independent local agent who has specialized in finding health care benefits and resources, help your family and get the best coverage and lowest rates available. Call Charlotte at 715-781-1762 or Google Charlotte Heimer in Woodville, Wisconsin.
All right, 3rd and long here for the Panthers, and offensively, here's where you're trying to gain 10, 15 yards, make it 4th and manageable. They do run a screen pass. Oh my goodness, is that Gordon or is that, yeah, it is Gordon.
On the tackle.
Logan Gordon waiting for him. Picks up about 3 yards is all. Going to bring up a 4th and over 20 yards for the Panthers. So again, offensively, you're on 3rd and 25, you're looking to get 10, 15, make 4th down manageable. Now, 4th and 21, defensively, it's plant your heels back at about the 15-yard line. Keep it in front of you. Does drop back to pass. Gonna roll. Here comes another penalty flag. Grasped him as a hold. I can't see what happened.
Drop.
So I think this hold is going to be declined. The Panther wants to pick up the penalty flag for him, but the white hat says, well, I'll give Baldwin the opportunity to pick that up or not first. There is the signal for the hold. It will be declined, and Baldwin will take over on their 4th possession here in the first half.
The freshest ingredients we can get, cooked to your preferences and served in an atmosphere that welcomes you if you're in your best clothes or your oldest t-shirt. We want you to come back to real food. Come to the Phoenix Grill. It's all here. Are you?
Baldwin starting on their own 27-yard line. Turnover on downs. Again, the Panthers had a touchdown called back on a hold penalty. Here's Hush on the sweep. It's going to pick up about 4 yards. To the far side. I could tell you who made the tackle, but it'd be a complete guess. he does cross the 30-yard line. Second and 7. Trips to the left. Warner straight drop. Got a little pressure up the middle. He's going to end up throwing this one away. Intended towards Gordon. Will be 3rd and 7.
I did talk to Mason a little bit after the game last week, and he takes a lot of pride in not getting sacked. He said, I think I've only been sacked twice this year, both against Ellsworth.
Okay. Right.
But, I mean, to have the wherewithal, even there, to get rid of it, I mean, it's tough to do, but he always keeps his eyes downfield.
He does gets around his edge. He's going to have a first down. It crosses the 40-yard line. A handful of Panthers will bring him down, but not before picking up the 42. And again, we talk about him, and the reason he knows that is those guys up there are his buddies. I mean, you go to a volleyball game, he's standing next to those guys at the volleyball game. He's with those guys, and he appreciates them more than he appreciates anyone else. And he'll be the first to let them know that they're the reason why he does what he does. He keeps here, makes a couple of guys miss, and able to pick up about a yard or two out of nothing.
And maybe this is premature, but as you look at postseason accolades, I'd have a hard time not supporting Mason as the conference offensive player of the year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And again, he could care less about that. He wants a win versus St. Croix Central right here. He's going to go deep to his buddy Van Sommer, just out of the reach of him, off his fingertips. I mean, if you told him that he could win these last 2 games and go into the playoffs with 1 loss, and he could care less about a postseason accolade. He will get very upset about the fact that he is adamant he will dunk.
I know, we talked about that too.
Yeah, he let me know. He let me know.
He's outside. Oh. He did tell me, because I asked him if he heard what you said about him.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, and I did a screen recording, so I have that audio, and I'm going to dunk multiple times and then do a mixtape of my dunks over you saying he can't do it.
We wanted to make a bet. It's going to be an unofficial because we can't really bet, but I think I might make him wheel an entire pole shed by himself with concrete.
If he loses?
When he loses.
And if he wins, you're going to give him a raise?
No. No. Speed sweep here, Hush. going to try and get the edge. Not going to happen. He's going to knock it across the midfield, and it's going to be 4th and 4 for the Blackhawks.
So what do you do here?
Nice stand here. I punt it. Your defense has made, has shown they can stop them. Again, we saw what happened when we pinned them deep. We pinned them deep the one time, went 3 and out. We got good field position and scored.
I'm with you. See, I don't like that call, and I'll tell you why. I would. Yep.
I would try and get it right offside.
Yes. So what you do, and this is just me theorizing again, have a stop call, right, where there's no play call.
We used to have a color call.
And you run.
If you call blue whatever or black whatever, a color call was this is no play.
Right.
Do not move.
Right.
And someone's going to come in motion. Someone else is going to come in motion.
Right.
Don't move.
And you call the timeout after that. Correct. If it doesn't work. So
you see it all the time in on Sundays in the NFL when end of the quarter you see it a lot, or right before the 2-minute warning. Oh wait, let's go up there. Everyone knows we're not snapping it, but if you can draw them off, you draw them off. And if you're going to call a timeout, why not try it?
Right. And that would have been a great opportunity to signal something in quick,
mm-hmm.
and everybody gets on the line. Central scrambling. Mason does his thing. Snap. Claps his hands. We get a guy. First down.
That being said, I do see what appears to be
our offense. We're doing it, man.
The offense come out here on 4th and 4, and I could see it happening here too. Like, hey, we're gonna do it and take a 5-yard penalty. Not the worst spot for a delay game, but
I think we're gonna go for it at this point.
I think by the snap they are gonna go for it, and a quick pass to Sal
short
is hauled in. It will cross midfield, picks up 3 yards, but that will be a turnover on downs. Warner's pass a little behind Sal. Sal couldn't do anything but go to the ground to make the catch. Shy of the first down, and the Panthers will take over just inside midfield.
Let's see if I got a short one here. Nah, we'll wait. Yeah, so you can always second guess.
I think he had him, and I think there might have been the right play call. Sweep this way.
A lot of white jerseys. Holy smokes.
Colin Fritz going to tackle him for a loss of about 5 yards. If Colin didn't make that tackle, he had about 3 Blackhawk teammates waiting. Back to the 45-yard line.
Do you know who carried that? Because I couldn't tell.
That was, I think it was Fisher, wasn't it?
That's what we'll go with. I'd probably file that one.
Wishbone action back there now. Tight wishbone.
Quarterback.
And Eli's going to hang on to him. Gets a little help from Gavin Sell. Webster does get back to the original line of scrimmage. Back out to midfield. We'll bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. 7-0 Blackhawks leading in the second quarter with 8 minutes to go. A defensive struggle here.
I mean, you're getting a pass here, right? Got it.
They tried a lot, but they've been very unsuccessful throwing the ball. And it's going to keep. He's going to get to the edge. Here comes the pitch. Viendahl does take out the quarterback. He's going to get up to 45, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 4 for the Panthers, and they're not even thinking about it. They saw that coming, and their punt unit was on the way out. 4th and 5, and again, Blackhawks just don't jump off sides. Be happy to get the ball wherever you take it here. And as I say that, we can look right down this live stream. As you see, there's not a Blackhawk within a yard of the ball right now. In case they do jump, they got a yard. Little snap is taken in, punted away. Fair catch. Is it Hush back there? It is Hush.
Yep.
At the 10-yard line, and the Blackhawks will take over 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Is hitting the lottery your idea of financial planning? Consider meeting with financial advisor Brandon Graber with Whitecap Financial Advisors for a strategy session that helps put you more in control of your financial future. They specialize in investment management, financial and retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no obligation appointment at their Roberts or Turtle Lake location by calling 715-760-9001. From the roughest seas to the highest peaks, Whitecap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way.
All right, Blackhawks take over on their own 10-yard line here. Warner's going to have double slot. Going to keep up the middle. Going to get out to about the 15-yard line or so. Picks up about 3 yards. Rinkwine on the tackle. Second, this is again where we talk about get that first down. Get some room. Everything else after that is gravy, they say. Give to Gordon up the middle. He's going to be tackled just shy of the 20-yard line. Very manageable third and about 3 or 4 yards for the Blackhawks here. Heels to the goal line. Closing in on 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Warner gives again up the middle, and there is your first down that we wanted. Picks it up, picks up about 4 yards.
You can just keep doing that.
All the board said 3rd and 1. I thought it was 3rd and longer than that, but again, tough to see from up here. I'm in the standing behind Coach Carroll, which first and 10 for the Blackhawks from the 24. 6 minutes to go. Warner trips to his left. Straight drop, pump fake.
Oh, we're going deep. You
Looking to go deep. Did he keep it himself? I didn't see.
Yeah, he kept it himself. Okay. We can switch spots.
Ends up picking up a yard, about to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, what he wanted to do is he wanted to fake the screen and then go deep. You get the old stock and then go. And Central just didn't bite on it.
Good time for it after picking up that first down on 1st and 10. You have a couple downs to do it. And low snap, give to Gordon, and he's hit right away. He's going to end up losing that yard that they got. So ends up throwing down in the backfield, and that might benefit the Blackhawks.
Did they throw a flag?
Yeah, he did throw a flag. He was tackled with his whistle and ended up throwing down, and the white hat says that was unnecessary. So after the loss of 1, likely a personal foul on sportsmanlike on the defense. We'll put it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
I feel like maybe Davis has taught his teammates some soccer flop. I didn't see it, but you know, if you got to sell it, sell it.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, and we might have to wait a second here as that white hat goes back to pick up his hanky. All the way up to 39, where it's 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. Hush in motion, going to fake. Look deep to Eli Coonan, he's got him. He hauls it in, he's going to cross midfield down to the 35, inside 35, just shy of the 30-yard line. Eli Coonan down to the 31-yard line. That was a good throw and catch. Right between the 4 and 5. Good for 30. And a first down just inside of 5 minutes. Just outside the 30-yard line.
You'd love to get a score here, get a stop, and then get the ball back. I mean, you're going to get it in the second half.
Hush on the motion. Going to give to Gordon up the middle.
Good.
He finds the seam somehow. He's squeaky. He's going to cross inside the 25 to the 24-yard line, picking up 8 yards on Logan Gordon on first down.
And we're ready to go. We are ready to snap the ball.
2nd and 2, and here's a whistle, quick whistle. So I guess it'll be a timeout by Central.
Before I read the advertisement, the thing with Logan, and I mean, you have different types of running backs. Isaiah Randall was such a patient running back that he would kind of wait for his hole and then he would hit it really hard. Like a one cut and go type guy. Logan has a tendency sometimes to dance a little bit more, and you'd want him to just hit that hole, but in a time like that where he was almost, he could be too patient on that one. It was perfect. He waited for that to develop in front of him, finds a hole, and then hits it. So I think you're going to see Logan have some negative rushes just because he's trying to wait for things to develop instead of just getting what he can. But on the flip side, you're going to see a run of 2 yards instead turn into a run for 7.
He also planted his foot and got up the field too. Like okay, and then boom, there's that explosion that you see.
All right, I'm going to read this one quick. Precision Excavating Enterprise is a full-service excavating, grading, and trucking contractor located in Baldwin, offering all types of residential and commercial earth-moving, septic systems, demolition, landscaping, driveways, and building sites. Our trucking division offers dump truck, grain hopper, and flatbed hauling services, sand gravel fill delivery, serving the Baldwin and surrounding western Wisconsin areas. Give us a call at 715-760-0768 for free estimates.
All right, 2nd and 2 for the Blackhawks. Double slot for Warner, straight drop, back pass.
We got a wheel. Ooh.
Looking on the crossing. Ooh, hush. Off of him, and then he did a good job playing defender. We'll bring up 3rd down. And how aggressive are you here, Jeremy, when you know you're in field goal range?
Well, still a 41 to 42 yarder here.
Definitely in his range, though.
And 3rd and 2,
You go back to that read option here?
Yeah.
Okay. I agree. I would like to see it.
Or quarterback draw, maybe.
Triple option here. Fake. Yep, here it is. And it's going to be Gordon. He's going to be very close. They're spotting.
Right on the stick.
He's looking down at the stick to see there, and he's saying 4th down right away. Here's where I think Nygaard would like to go under center.
I would.
I think he said that once or twice before on this broadcast.
I think one time.
It will not happen. I guarantee that.
No, and that's fine. I would come back with the exact same play. Put it in Mason's hands and in Mason's head. Make the right call, and it's going to be tough for us to not get a yard.
It is almost a full yard by the down marker anyway. It's tough to tell where they need to get to, and when they straighten them out, it might be half yard. But 4th and 1 for the Blackhawks. 3.5 to go here in the first half, leading 7-0. And again, a timeout later, like another perfect opportunity to hurry up and wait.
As
much as you might be confused as to what to call, just get up there and try and drum off sides and then call a timeout.
Yep, I'm with you. I might bring that up sometime this week.
Okay.
Flagship Ford is your source for new and used Ford cars, trucks, SUV parts, service, and more in the Baldwin area. Our goal is to provide the best possible service to our customers and make sure your car buying experience is second to none. We're conveniently located at 850 Fern Drive in Baldwin. Members of Wisconsin Credit Union can access account information and take care of most everyday banking needs via Wisconsin Online, the mobile app, and text banking. Immediate access to your Wisconsin accounts is also available 24 hours a day via touch-tone phone. Visit them at wisconsincu.org to learn more. Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar at 780 Cedar Street in Baldwin offers something for everyone. If you're interested in the competition and camaraderie of a team, come join one of the bowling leagues offering a variety of leagues that run from September through April. Reserve an open bowling time for family, friends, work, or birthday parties. When you get hungry or thirsty for bowling fun, watch big games on the big screen TVs, and let's play a 4th down.
Here it is. You're going to see Hush probably come in motion here. No. It's going to be straight up the middle. It is Gordon up the middle. He looks like he's got it plenty. From here, it looks like he's got plenty to get the 1st down.
Gordon with the carry. Mysick with the tackle.
They're going to have to bring the sticks out.
It's tough to tell, I guess. It looked like he picked up a yard or two. Like you might be able to hear from the other broadcast, not the best perspective. It looked like he had a yard or two, but
we gave it to him.
Okay, there is the signal, and the 1st down for the Blackhawks. Inside 3.5 minutes to go. Make sure when you bring it up with Coach Kiefer about you questioning whatever that it's you.
Absolutely.
I think he's right on with everything he does.
That's not true.
He knows and respects you at least, and he won't say anything. Hush on the speed sweep. Nice hit, nice stick, great tackle, and great sportsmanship as he helps him up. Knock him to the ground, pick him up, do it all over again. High school sports right there.
If there's one thing that Dan probably knows better than anything after coaching with him for like 8 years, it's that I have a lot of ideas, and he just has to, go through them to try to find a good one.
Find that one good one, and hey, it works. Hush was able to pick up a couple yards. Low snap. Warner pump fakes, and he's going to evade it. And
there's nobody there.
There's
he's
nobody
going to
there.
get called for intentional grounding.
They're looking, and
It's 100% intentional grounding.
looking to see what. Don't know what they're looking for, but third down. 3rd and 8. That was almost the 3rd sack. Unofficially, I don't know.
So we just called that an incomplete pass.
That was an incomplete pass.
That is
3rd and 8. Trips to the narrow side again. Nothing new. Warner will fake up the middle. He's got good yardage. He's going to be darn close to the first down.
Got to be.
Inside the 10, and I believe he's got enough for the first down. The chain gang is dropping the chains before the signal. There is the signal. 1st and goal, Blackhawks.
Okay, so let's talk about that last play, though, for a second. In the NFL, if you're outside the tackle box and you throw it past the line of scrimmage, it's not intentional grounding. In high school, you have to throw it to a receiver, or it's intentional grounding. And there was no receiver on that side of the field.
I'll believe you. I don't know that.
Unless they changed the rule in the last year.
Very possible. Gordon was in the grasp. I believe that was number 27. Okay, 82. I think that was 27. 82, I'm being told.
I'm told by Mr. Klatt that if you're outside the pocket, you can throw it anywhere you want. So that must be a change at some point here recently.
Is he looking at the softball rule book or? No. Oh, okay. I believe Mr. Klatt.
I do too.
When he tells me I missed a call, I missed a call. Warner does keep. Misses the first tackle. Can't escape the second one. He'll lose about 2 yards. The good news about this drive, if you haven't noticed, the clock is going to be down to about 1 minute right now.
Perfect.
So the Blackhawks, who deferred, one of the tops deferred, will get the ball to start the second half, looking to score, go up 2 scores here, even if it's a field goal. There ain't going to be much time left for St. Croix Central. Warner drops back. He wants 7. He's going to throw it into the end zone to Colin Fritz. Does he call it in?
Yes, that's a touchdown.
That is a touchdown. Colin Fritz again. His second touchdown with 39 seconds to go. We ain't getting a field goal. Let's put 6 on the board, Jeremy Nygaard. It's 13-0 Blackhawks.
And how easy did the two of them make that look?
Fritz looked like, I'll just catch this.
Yeah.
Like it was effortless.
Yeah, Debo.
Bailed him out.
It's fun. It's fun to watch this type of football at the high school level. And we're not putting up. I mean, we've had some games.
Oh, the kick is blocked. It's picked up. As soon as it is kicked, it's dead.
Now, if it's a field goal, it's not.
It's not.
Did you see how the River Falls Chippewa Falls game ended last week?
I did not.
Chippewa Falls lines up to kick a game-winning field goal in overtime. Kick is blocked. Chippewa Falls picks it up, breaks a couple tackles, runs into the end zone, wins the game.
So we've had this discussion, I believe, on the way up to Osceola a couple weeks ago. The 3 of us did about different, because we had the overtime against Rice Lake where they put it on the 10-yard line. And I talked to some different officials in high school, Minnesota, Wisconsin being a lot different. In Minnesota, you can't score on defense. You cannot.
In overtime. It's a dead ball, and it's
dead ball.
Which,
because they go from the 10, which is why if you watch the Rice Lake game, they put it on the 10. We had the officials from Minnesota.
Right.
Put it on the 10. But yeah, so Minnesota, you cannot score in overtime on the defensive side. Where in Wisconsin, you can.
You could. It's crazy. Yeah, so, I mean, high school football basically follows the National Federation of High School rules.
Correct.
And then every state has their own modifications to the rules.
Yep. Kind of like basketball, shot clock, no shot clock.
Are you in favor of the shot clock in high school?
Yes and no.
Way to take both sides there, Nick.
I'm in favor because I like the tempo and stuff.
Me too.
I'm not in favor because you look at, I mean, we're in good communities that has great tables, but I go to a lot of small schools where finding someone to run the clock
It's hard enough.
is difficult.
Yep.
Now, running the shot clock is a harder
Yep.
than running the clock. And as an official, I mean, you're just asking that much more. And officials are harder to come by and fewer and far between.
Yep.
Now they got to worry about that as well.
Yep. So for the in-game stuff, you're in favor of the shot clock. For the out-of-the-game stuff.
Correct.
Yep. And
correct.
I think that's
Correct.
probably.
And that is why I think that it's being shot down a lot is because they'll say the cost of it, which the cost is a one-time cost of $4,500 or something like that to install it. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money, but it's also paying that person X amount of dollars every game. Finding that person. Here's a deep pass. It is called in. And
did he do it?
That is a huge play for the Panthers. Here we're thinking that they're going to basically not kneel on it, but go into halftime down 13-0. They throw it deep. And touchdown Panthers. 17-6.
Yeah, that
Trainer into the end zone.
was something.
Wow, we talk about not getting up from your seat when Blackhawks take over. There's one play. Huge momentum swing for the Panthers going into halftime here.
So in the first 23 minutes and 40 seconds, or 20 seconds, we get one touchdown. In the next 13 seconds, we get two.
Kick is up, and it's good with that extra point. The Panthers take 7 points back. Cut that lead 13-7 with 26 seconds to go here. And, hey, maybe we're not done. We'll see.
While we wait, I'm going to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV, Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar, Timmerman Realty, CW Garage Door Distribution, White Calf Financial Advisors, First Bank of Baldwin, Fenner and Jewelers, Phoenix Grill, Baldwin Lightstream, Nielsen's Foods, Hilltop Pizza Planet, Precision Truck Service, St. Croix Custom Apparel, Precision Excavating Enterprises, Blackhawk Garage Door, Schaefer Financial Services, Culvers of Baldwin, St. Croix Garage Door, Wisconsin Credit Union, TMS Auto, Firehelm Langer, Western Wisconsin Health, Village Pharmacy, Pete's Construction, O'Connell Funeral Homes, Next Level Events by 22 Farms, Marco Septic, Flagship Ford, and Independent Insurance Options with Charlotte Heimer.
I'm going to say there's a chance that we come back from halftime and someone's going to look at that scoreboard and go, what do you mean 13-7? What did I miss? And because I was not expecting that. I was caught off guard. With the way they've thrown the ball, the way they've moved the ball in the first half.
Yeah, it was a really good throw.
Our pressure. Somewhat of a squib kick back. Vienendahl going to cross the 30, out to the 35-yard line, and with 20 seconds to go, the Blackhawks now. Only one timeout left. We'll take over. We'll see how aggressive Coach Kiefer is.
I think knowing you're getting the ball in the second half.
Maybe one play.
Yeah, well, I mean
they need about, realistically 40 yards or so to get in the field goal range?
Yeah, I would think you run either, something read, option, quarterback draw. If you get a first down, you snap it on the ready to play. Then run a play, then call timeout, and you get one more play.
A little confusion here to our side. We have trips. Will be a keep. Warner will try and get the edge. He will dive, but stay inbounds, and the clock will continue to run, and likely
that'll be the half.
Both coaches will say, let's go to half. Clock is going to show zeros. No, I can stop at 4 seconds there briefly, but shows up zeros with the Blackhawks leading here Friday the 7th of October football, 13-7.
So we're going to take a brief break here. I think we'll put 15 on the clock, and hopefully this week we'll have a normal-sized halftime, not a super-sized halftime. We'll be back to recap the first half here in about 15 minutes. Until then, enjoy the break, and we'll see you soon. All right, so just a recap of half number 1 here from Hammond. We had at 5:26 of quarter number 1, Mason Werner to Colin Fritz for a 54-yard touchdown to open the scoring. Hawks 7, Panthers 0. At 39 seconds of the second quarter, Werner to Fritz again, this time from 15 yards. The Paulson kick was blocked, and it looked like the Hawks would be going into the half up 13-0, but one play and 13 seconds later, Wester to Trainer for 65 yards. The conversion successful, and that cut the Hawks' lead at half to 13-7. Statistically, the Panthers had 29 yards on the ground and 24 yards in the air before that last play. Ended with 89 yards through the air and 29 yards on the ground in the first half. On the flip side, the Hawks had Mason Werner lead the charge with 63 yards on the ground, 80 yards total on the ground, 108 yards through the air, all being thrown by Werner. Fritz, the leading receiver, with 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. So while the Hawks controlled the field, the time of possession, all of those things, that one big play from Central at the end of the half has left this a very, very close game. Nick, what were your impressions of half number 1?
Yeah, you had one big play by both teams. You had the 54-yard touchdown for the Blackhawks on one play drive, and then that one play drive, you take that away, and the Blackhawks moved the ball a little more successfully, like you're saying. Ended up with I hate to say struggle, but they really had to work for that touchdown. And the Panthers had moved the ball a little bit, but for the most part, the Blackhawks defense stepped up when they had to. And the second half, we'll see how the momentum shifted. I mean, like we're thinking 13-0 going to half, getting the ball first.
Right, going to potentially 3
all
possessions.
Momentum in your favor. And what Panthers are going to go in thinking, what can we do here to change this? And now it's, wait a minute, it's a 6-point game.
Right.
We get a stop and a score. We're ahead.
Right.
So offensively, again, they need to be content with. Teams lately have really tried to take away that big play, the 9 route, the fly route. We've seen it on the crossing route.
Yep.
And the Duncan, the 7-yard run, the 5-yard run, you got to be content with that. And I think a long, sustained drive here by the Blackhawks would go a long way to deflate a lot of the Panther momentum.
One thing I think we'll see more of is more being deliberate about attacking the perimeter with quick wide receiver screens and trying to take advantage of that. Because we did try a little fake screen go deep, but you have to establish that we're going to throw the screen first. So I think we might see some of that. Mason's really done a lot with his legs so far, so that's just my opinion, but
I mean,
I guess we'll see.
The Blackhawks did have a lot go right that first half for them. I mean, you look, we had an onside kick.
Yep.
Didn't do much with it. We had a Panther touchdown
Get
called back because of penalty. Eventually a turnover on downs. I mean, we're a penalty away from the Panthers leading potentially at half here. Short kick, nice return here across the 40, out to the 44-yard line. So we talk again about deflating that momentum. Nothing like starting on the 44-yard line to help that out. Wiedendahl, nice return for the Blackhawks. Great field position to start here in the second half.
Yeah, that helps. Certainly helps.
And that's as a Blackhawk, you got to go in. You just got to erase that one play. As Coach Keeper probably said, that one play didn't happen. Get it out of your mind. Go back out. Control this game. Over the middle, incomplete for Warner. Intended for Fritz.
Broken up by number 15, Ponath.
And Mason's thrown, for the amount of times that he's thrown the ball, Hasn't turned the ball over. I think at one point, and the count now might be he's accounted for 22 touchdowns and one interception.
Which I believe was the end of half.
Right.
We kind of threw it up at halftime. Was it not a halftime kind of Hail Mary interception?
Yep. Well,
he's going to
make a miss.
Makes the first guy miss. Unfortunately, there are more Panthers to follow. He does make a little out of nothing. Crosses midfield. Trainer ends up bringing him down. Picks up.
Wow,
just does get across midfield. Sorry.
And just having to hesitate there when he stops and goes back and then forth, it allows the pursuit to just get there.
Correct. I mean, but instead of losing 2, you get 1, which 3rd and 9, pump fake. He's got Hush on a wheel. And that's Fritz. He kind of had Hush. I don't know who that was intended to, but ends up hitting Fritz. And a rare drop. Fritz kind of hits his head and says, "Oh, just lost something there," but you don't see that very often, and he's going to go back and say that one's on me. But so we talked about the Panther side of it, wanting a quick 3 and out with momentum.
Got it.
Nice kick return, but a 3 and out nonetheless.
Collins, an excellent hands catcher, and he let that one get to his body.
He did. Which again, I don't know what the route tree there was, but both Hush and Fritz were in the vicinity, and so maybe Fritz wasn't expecting it, or someone was in the wrong spot. Van Sommer just gets it off, gets spun around. It's going to bounce, and it's going to get down. Oh
no!
I can't tell if it's inside. Oh yeah, okay. I thought that was the end zone there. I'm like, it just crossed, but that crossed the 5-yard line, and that's the 4-yard line. So a great kick. I was kind of wondering, as the St. Croix people saying the same thing, like we thought that 5 was the end zone. Like, why is he not trying to save that? Well, turns out to be the 4.
Yep. Not a lot of urgency, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
So if we're going to start them inside the 5, that's good for us.
Wishbone formation here for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from their own 4. Holmgren up the middle. Picks up a good first down when your backs are heels against the goal line there to get 5 yards on first down. That's huge. Make that 6. Again, as the Panthers go now here, you get that first down, maybe 2 or 3, kind of trying to flip that field position here. And
what number was Holmgren? Oh, 34.
Run up the middle again. Picks up a couple. He's going to be close to the first down. I think he's got it.
They're moving him.
Crosses, yeah, he does cross the 15, well over the first down marker. First down, Panthers. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line now. Again, if you're just joining us, Blackhawks went 3 and out after a good kick return. Panthers were inside their 5 to start, picked up the first down here. Up the middle again. I believe that's Fisher again. Holmgren. Picks up 3. 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. From the 20-yard line. Wishbone.
Oh.
Sneaking through. Gonna be another Panther first down. So we talk about the big momentums here, and St. Croix able to score right before half. Got the 3 and out. Now regardless, they picked up 30 yards here to start on our opening drive. Blackhawks need a big tackle for loss right here to. There it is, stuffed right at the line of scrimmage, right on cue. That D line there, Sauer and I think this Dillon, I believe. Sound Vindell there on the tackle. Still able to get a couple yards, but wishbone formation again. First man through. Just powering through, and he's going to have another first down across the 45-yard line. So
that was the quarterback.
Was it the quarterback, or was that? I thought it was Sullivan. Was it Weston?
That was Weston.
Okay.
And why would you do anything different?
Just
at this point?
power it right down,
Yep,
right up the middle. They've kind of come up with wishbone here, and just everything up front. Who's got the ball? They don't,
Assignment football.
Quarterback does keep it again. Able to pick up a couple yards again. Paulson does an ankle tackle here, but 2 yards. So it's kind of the hidden ball trick there. Very, very tight wishbone in the backfield. Got the option of the first man through, second man through. Sometimes Weston keeps it. Now back to that veer, and I think we're going to have a Blackhawk timeout here. We do.
Firehelm Langer is a CPA firm with offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, and River Falls. At Firehelm Langer, our clients are our top priority. We offer the skills and expertise of a large CPA firm combined with the personal attention and responsiveness of a smaller firm. When you partner with us, we take the time to get to know you, understand your goals, and build a lasting professional relationship. We invite you to turn to us at Firehelm Langer for bookkeeping services, payroll services, financial projections, tax preparation, tax planning, and all of your accounting and tax needs. Whether we're cooking the perfect Butterburger to order or scooping up our freshest batch of the flavor of the day, we work hard to ensure you will always leave happy. We know you have a lot to do and many options to choose from, so we appreciate when you take the time to visit Culver's of Baldwin. The market is changing. Take advantage of our combined 30-plus years of experience to guide you through it. Call Don at 715-684-9541 or Andrew at 715-928-0410 of Timmerman Realtors for all your realty needs.
So Jeremy, here you got timeout by Baldwin. They've kind of, gut check time here. And if you're St. Croix Central, we're pound it down. I hate to say sneak one on them, but play action, throw the ball deep here.
Is that that's what you think?
That's what I would. I mean, I
like the thought.
You get the timeout of, hey, stop this. Instead, it's a triple option. Fritz was, Sell able to tackle the quarterback on the pitch, still going. The ball's
out. We
got the ball. Loose. The ball is loose.
We have the ball. 100% have the ball.
Colin Fritz they're looking to see who's the ball. Colin Fritz has it. Colin Fritz is standing back on the 43-yard line, staying on the ball. Whether or not the ball was loose. And here comes a white hat signal. And there it is, the turnover. Much needed for the Blackhawks. Colin Fritz comes out of the pile with the ball.
And?
Blackhawk turnover sponsored by Pac-Man's Concrete. For all your concrete needs, get a hold of Nick or Jason at 612-804-5222 or pacmansconcrete@gmail.com.
You could just see Colin, or whoever it was, it looked like Colin, just take it from him. Just pull the ball.
On the tackle.
Yep.
Which is harder to see as an official. Right. When it comes flying out, everyone sees that.
So go deep.
Little screen, Van Someren.
I like that.
Can't evade the first tackle. Does cross midfield into Panther territory down to the 48-yard line. Warner to Van Someren. Picks up 4 or 5 yards on first down. Again, looking to go quick. Panther defense has been very, very good here tonight against the Blackhawks.
I like being deliberate about attacking the boundaries.
Veenendahl in motion. Warner will keep. He will try and follow. Veenendahl cuts it up. I thought there was a flag coming in, but someone threw a football in the background there.
Warner keeps the ball.
We're warming up back there.
Tackle by
Maybe a yard for Warner. 3rd and 5 for the Blackhawks after the turnover again. So we talked about the onside kick where the Blackhawks failed to get a first down. Now here they get a turnover about the same field position as the onside, and we'll see if they can put something together here to march down and make it hurt. Snap. Got Gavin across the middle. Nice sliding catch. That was a good throw. Gavin goes down to make the catch. Crosses the 40. Enough for a Blackhawk first down. And that's where you like to see the athleticism of a receiver. Where definitely not a bad throw. Puts in a good spot, but he goes down to get it.
Right. I mean, on second down, you might throw that in a position where he can run with it. But on third down, you just have to put it in a position where he can catch it.
Vindal will get the sweep this time, and he's hitting the backfield right away. That is number 11, Trainer. He's going to lose about 4 yards. Second and 14.
And I don't mind that. I mean, you gotta do it. It could set up something later, open up your playbook a little bit more, just because we haven't given much. I mean, I think that's just the 5th time tonight. Colin had 1. Hush has had 3. But just keeping the playbook open.
Warner flips Gordon to the other side. Hush in motion. Somewhat fake to him. Gonna throw to Gordon on the wheel. We do have a flag coming down here, though. This is gonna be a wheel route to Gordon. He's gonna cross into the end zone. However, I believe, like the Panther touchdown in the first half, this one might be coming back. I think they're gonna get Ben Peavy on a hold here.
Yep. Shoot.
There is the signal for the hold. There was that wheel route.
And that might have been, based on what we saw before, when you get all that pursuit to the back, if one guy runs past that lead blocker, which is what our halfback ultimately is, one of those guys is supposed to cover him, right? So we run that, we see where is he over pursuing? Yep. Now we're going to come back and throw the wheel. All of these things that I'm doing with my hands here that nobody can see.
I can see.
You can see, but nobody else can see.
Well, second and long here. Back in their own territory. They'll give to Gordon.
He's
going to fight to get to the midfield. A plethora of Panthers going to stop on the whistle there. Definitely don't need a personal foul here on what's going to be a 3rd and 21 yards now.
We got to get like the setup with the Manning cast where we keep ourselves on the camera, so then you can see when I'm doing read stuff with my hands, like Peyton.
I don't see the Blackhawks being content with taking some yards and punting here. I can see him going to try and get the first down. Warner will drop back. He does have Gavin down the middle. He's going on the wheel route. Gordon on the wheel does not connect this time. 4th and 21. We'll find the Blackhawks punting, and after the turnover by the Panthers, the Blackhawks don't muster much. Able to pick up first down. Had their own holding on a touchdown, and they'll be forced to punt.
Central's done a great job in coverage, and Mason right now is 7 for 15. And 4 of his completions have been for less than 10 yards.
Yeah, we haven't seen him below 50%. It's pretty accurate. That was an accurate throw, good coverage though. And Someren set the punt.
Kick it high.
Does get it off. Does let it bounce again, and that's a mistake. It's going to stop just outside the 10, I believe about the 11-yard line, where the Panthers will take over with 4:11 to go, trailing by 6.
Precision Truck Service is a full-service heavy truck and trailer repair shop located in Baldwin and offering all types of general repair for heavy truck and trailer, diesel mobile service alignments, computer diagnostics, welding and fabrication, and sandblasting. As a Michelin heavy truck tire dealer, we offer best in pricing on Michelin, BFG, and Uniroyal tire brands, balancing and installation. Give us a call at 715-760-0768 or stop in. We're located conveniently on the north side of Baldwin under the water tower.
All right, Panthers deep in their own territory again. Back to that I formation. Up the middle. Going forward, and Holmgren in the carry this time.
Yeah, they should go back to that because it was very effective in the last series.
That's a little confusing. Last possession, they came out with that tight wishbone. A lot of power up the middle. They kind of got out to almost midfield, and they went back to that single back wing set. I formation this time. Quarterback does pitch it. And here comes the flag again, and so another good game, but these Central fans are cheering. They're not going to be very happy when they see the signal for, this one might be a block in the back.
I don't know, it looked like a tackle to me.
Oh, was it?
Central's they've been pretty sure tacklers, and just unfortunately they were pretty sure tackling on an offensive play.
There it was right there.
They called it was a hold or block in the back.
It was a hold, yes. On the edge.
Yeah, and a great job by whoever had quarterback. I mean, they forced the quarterback to pitch.
Good timing on that pitch too. They teach you to fall backwards as you're pitching it, and he does a nice job of that. So 2nd and about 11 now for the Panthers here after the penalty. Which is 10 yards from the spot, I guess. I don't know. I thought that would be about the 15-yard line, which should have been half the distance to the goal, but
and it probably was.
Regardless, well,
if the hold happened around the 20.
Well, if it's back to the 10, it's on the 20, which is almost a first down marker. Where?
Yeah, that's true.
Play action here.
Oh,
deep pass. He's got his
Oh.
receiver. Veendal gets turned around. Sullivan is going to go across midfield, be brought down by Paulson, but not before crossing the 40. Huge play. Panthers, first down. Veendal was there. Sullivan went up and got the ball, made the play.
Add that for 51 yards.
Yeah, that makes sense from the 10. He's going to get out the middle this time. Brought down by the interior line of the Blackhawks.
So the field, I mean, it's a field tipping play. You know, the big punts that tip the field in our advantage, but that particular play tips the field significantly in the Panthers' advantage.
2nd and 10. Kind of puts them in 4-down territory here too. We're, now back to the eye again. We're toss this time. Looking to get the edge. He's not going to get there. Veendal does a good job of forcing them in. Won't get credit for the tackle, but responsible for the loss on 2nd. We'll bring up 3rd and about 13 now. So maybe not quite 4-down territory here from the 42. If they fail to pick up any yards here, I think they'd be content with punting. And
if I'd have told you at almost the end of the 3rd quarter that Central was going to outgain us through the air, would you believe that?
yeah.
That's why we play, right?
Ooh, another timeout here by Central with 2:26 to go, trailing in the Blackhawks 13-7.
Need a place to stop after the game? Look no further than Hilltop Pizza Planet, located at 2508 Highway 12 in Woodville. In a kitchen that stays open until closing time, they've got your cravings covered, whether it's pizza, hoagie, or a burger. What's even better, mention Blackhawk TV after any sporting event and get 20% off your entire bill. Sound too good to be true? Stop in today to get this deal before it's too late. St. Croix Garage Doors provides Western Wisconsin with top quality garage door sales, service, and installation. We proudly serve Baldwin, Woodville, Hudson, Richmond, River Falls, Stillwater, Menominee, and surrounding areas. Give Brian a call today at 715-781-8989 for a quote, install, or service. Hey, Nick, I'm going to let you make a plug. You got something coming up here in a couple weeks.
We do. We are doing a basketball camp November 12th in Baldwin, Woodville. Last year, Jeremy Warner and myself, he did most of it last year. Interested in getting to know basketball better, rules, come on out and learn some two-man mechanics, some rules. Great way to get into the game, stay involved, help out. If you're just, if you're empty nester suddenly, or senior just graduated, come on down. So we got
There was a
yelling for a pick here as Gavin Sell is saying, I just got tackled. I don't know. I didn't see it, but we got some coaches to our right yelling something. Saw Gavin on the ground. It is a first down inside the 30, and here comes Central with just over 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Third and 12. Pick it up. Back to the I formation. Second man through. He's going to look to bounce it outside. Paulson forces him in. Picks up 3-4 yards on first down. Good, Gary.
I'll tell you this while you're talking about your basketball. I am considering attending.
Good. Well, and I think we had a dozen last year, of which 4 adults, and they'll tell you as many lower level games as they wanted at $50 to $60 a game. Probably 40 games a year. That's some decent money right there. It's good exercise. Stay involved. Quarterback will get down to close to the 20-yard line. We had a bunch of students do it too, and your daughter was one of them.
Yep.
I asked her if she's coming again. She's like, no way. She's like, I want to ref again, but
Right.
and they say they all learn the rules of the game and just better knowledge of them, and it's by no means a money maker for any of us. And
Well, I told my wife that she should come too. I'm also trying to talk to one of the coaches on that sideline. He's got shorter hair now. He's always wearing shorts. I have no idea.
Here
what just
is
happened.
a central give up the middle. Is going to be another first down.
Holmgren back up the middle.
They're not signaling yet. They're not moving the chains. Here it comes. Down to about the 16-yard line, and we get a little excitement here. We're closing in on the end of the third quarter here. 13-7, Blackhawks clinging to the lead as the Panthers are clinging to playoff. And here's a fumble snap, and they're going to blow it dead at the false start. So everyone knew the snap count but the center there.
So did the center snap the ball?
Start Central.
I don't know if he didn't snap it right away, because I think everyone moved but him and the quarterback, and then he did snap it, and it was a fumble.
Okay. So it was a legit false start.
I believe so.
Because I saw kind of the aftermath, and
Again, it's tough to tell from up here. I go back to that big Rice Lake, kind of the same thing, where I thought they false started, but the snap happened. Wishbone or wing set. He's going to keep. He's going to cut it up the middle. Gets back that penalty yards plus more. Down to about the 15 is Western.
if the Panthers can pull off this comeback,
That ends the third quarter.
there's a decent chance that you could be looking at these two teams in the first round of playoffs. I mean, depending on where we're pulling teams for the pod, but
Right.
a couple losses typically get you in that 4-5 area of the region.
That run ends the third quarter with the Panthers driving, looking to tie and possibly gain a lead. 13-7 Blackhawks.
Nielsen's Foods has been serving communities since 1903. We offer full-service caribou coffee, bakery, deli, and meat departments. We pride ourselves with our award-winning Nielsen's Market Meats and our friendly staff. Nielsen's vision is to build a strong family of customers and employees by delivering superior service to our customers, offering employee growth opportunities, reinvesting in our stores, and serving in our communities. Aflac Supplemental Insurance is not health insurance, but a supplement to your current coverage. Help get those high deductibles and copays covered by Aflac. Aflac pays you, the policyholder, and you are free to use the claim money for the costs not covered by insurance. Call Charlotte Heimer at 715-781-1762. The freshest ingredients we can get, cooked to your preferences and served in an atmosphere that welcomes you if you're in your best clothes or your oldest t-shirt. We want you to come back to real food. Come to the Phoenix Grill. It's all here. Are you? All right, we got 5 left to go before the end of the game.
All right, we got plenty of game left here, too. A lot of excitement. October football. 2nd and 8 from the 15 for the Panthers. Is going to be a give up the middle. He's going to pick up a yard or two. Brought down by a handful.
Did he disconnect with the ball?
He
or
did. He did. I think he wanted to pull, but Holmgren said, I'm going.
Tackle by number 58, Heimer.
Heimer was there to bring him down along with fellow teammates. And 3rd and long 7. Just starting the 4th quarter here in Hammond. St. Croix Central looking to tie it up or take the lead. Here comes the pitch. He's going to try and get the edge. Nice job by Gavin Selden, not allow that.
Pitch to Fisher.
Does get down to about the 8-yard line.
Number 3, Sal.
Picks up 5 or 6. It's going to be 4th and 1. trailing by 6. They made the extra point, so they're definitely capable of making this.
You got to go.
But if you don't get it, you got field position here.
Yeah, I don't see how you can kick this.
And if they don't come out in that tight wishbone here, I'd be very surprised. And they don't. They are under center. Hard
Call
count.
timeout.
And here comes the timeout.
See, but I like that.
So yeah, so again, you know, we got probably the biggest play of the game, obviously to this point. Trailing by a score. Try and draw outside, talk it over, come up with your best play right now.
Yep. Is hitting the lottery your idea of financial planning? Consider meeting with financial advisor Brandon Graber with Whitecap Financial Advisors for a strategy session that helps put you more in control of your financial future. They specialize in investment management, financial and retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no-obligation appointment at their Roberts or Turtle Lake location by calling 715-760-9001. From the roughest seas to the highest peaks, Whitecap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Woodbury Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Insurance offered through Whitecap Financial Advisors LLC, which is not affiliated with Woodbury Financial Services.
So back to officiating. I mean, they tried drawing off sides, and from this side of the field, everyone thought he jumped because the Blackhawk guy did jump, and from everyone's angle over here, he jumped. From the angle across the field over there, the Blackhawks, he didn't jump. And from the best angle, the official, he agreed and didn't jump either. So.
And if you start further back, you have a little bit.
Yes. It is to give up the middle.
He got it.
He's going to have it. It's a good push.
He's
going to get in the end zone. So not only does they pick up the first down, Panthers are in the end zone, and we have a tie game with 11:14 to go. 4th and 1 up the middle. Panthers tied at 13. The point after try to come.
It's a good push.
Yeah, the initial surge, I mean, he had the first down, but he didn't stop the feet. You know, they always say keep your feet moving, keep going. And here comes a very crucial extra point. Snap's good, spot, low kick, but it's going to be up and through. And the Panthers, who with a half a minute to go in the first half, found themselves trailing 13-0, now lead 14-13 with 11:14 to go here in Hammond.
Precision Excavating Enterprises is a full-service excavating, grading, and trucking contractor located in Baldwin, offering all types of residential and commercial earth-moving septic systems, demolition, landscaping, driveways, and building sites. Our trucking division offers dump truck, grain hopper, and flatbed hauling services, sand, gravel, fill delivery, serving the Baldwin and surrounding western Wisconsin areas. Give us a call at 715-760-0768 for free estimates. Flagship Ford is your source for new and used Ford cars, trucks, SUV parts, service, and more in the Baldwin area. Our goal is to provide the best possible service to our customers and make sure your car buying experience is second to none. We are conveniently located at 850 Fern Drive, Baldwin, Wisconsin, 54002. I did get confirmation from Coach Klatt at halftime that the grounding rule was modified this offseason to allow you to throw it if you're outside of the pocket and you can get it to the neutral zone. So it is very similar to the NFL rule, which is a good call, I think, in the eyes of player safety.
Yeah.
Wood squib kick.
Squib kick. Going to field about the 30. Johansson, I believe it is.
Yep.
Going to just get it about to the 35-yard line. Blackhawks really have not done much on offense. Pretty much the entire game. They had the 54-yard touchdown. They had a decent drive, but they had a couple opportunities that both after onside kick and after a turnover where they failed to move the ball. And you'd just like to see a sustained drive here. I mean, don't get me wrong, a 64-yard touchdown pass here would go a long ways, but a sustained drive would help as well.
Good cover.
Warner is going to look to Gavin Sal and goes up.
Oh.
He does get away with a little bit of pull in the jersey to kind of help himself up. Falls incomplete.
But I'll tell you what, there's been a number of plays, starting with a good contested play on the other sideline with St. Croix Central, maybe getting away with a little push.
Mm-hmm.
A pick play that probably could have been called. and now this play. So they've consistently not called OPI.
And it's tough. I mean, you got just 5 officials out here. When they all got the one that's in charge of that's 30 yards back, and he can't see Gavin pull the jersey.
Right. We got a
crossing route here. This time Van Sommer going to cross. He's going to pick up the first down across the 45, just shy of midfield. And that's where he's been successful is, the Colin Fritz 54-yard touchdown was a crossing route. He found Van Sommer a couple times in the crossing routes. So they're taking away those deep balls. He hit Eli on the kind of was wasn't really a crossing route, but it wasn't a fly route either. It was,
yeah.
So it's more middle of the field kind of open than the boundaries. Just shy of midfield, Blackhawks 1st and 10, trailing by 1 for the first time here tonight. Again, Central clinging to their playoff hopes. Fake to Hush. Warner cuts it up the middle, and
it's hit hard.
A good job to even get across midfield. Ends up picking up 2. Crosses midfield though.
So just a quick one here on Mason. After 4 carries, he had 32 yards. He's now carried the ball 16 times. His last 12 carries he's accumulated 35 yards.
Ooh. I think he has 16 carries already. Pump fake.
This is the deep one.
Back wheel route. He's got Hush cross, but kind of throws it towards Fritz's feet. Essentially just basically throwing away. It'll be 3rd and 7. Big 3rd down after the Central kind of marched down, and I believe that last one was that a 90-yard drive? Was that one of the ones that went that far?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because we put in at the 10.
Yep. 3rd and 7. He's got Fritz on the crossing route again. He throws up to Hush, goes up and gets it. Hush leaps, crosses the 40. Finally wrestled down to the 36. Hush says, "Hey, you want to wrestle? I'll meet you in the winter. I'll put you down." Warner to Hush. He did have Fritz on the crossing route, and I don't know if there's a guy that tried wrestling Hush down that ends up getting hurt, but
yeah, I think it was. We're going to take this opportunity to tell you about Wisconsin Credit Union. Members of Wisconsin Credit Union can access account information and take care of most everyday banking needs via Wisconsin Online, the mobile app, and text banking. Immediate access to your Wisconsin accounts is also available 24 hours a day via touch-tone phone. Visit them at wisconsincu.org to learn more. Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar at 780 Cedar Street in Baldwin offers something for everyone. If you're interested in the competition and camaraderie of a team, come join one of our bowling leagues, offering men, women, couples, seniors, and youth leagues that run from September through April. Reserve an open bowling time for families, friends, work, or birthday parties. When you get hungry or thirsty from all the bowling fun, or while watching the big games on the many big screen TVs, Strikers Sports Bar is sure to satisfy. Check out our menu and weekly food and drink specials at StrikersLanes.com. I did see today Strikers will be open early on Sunday if you're looking for something to do.
Why do you want to it's early on a Sunday?
Packers play at 8:30.
Who?
Packers in London.
Ah.
You familiar with the Green Bay Packers?
No.
Well, now you know.
It won't be much of a game, will it? Have they got the Giants over there? Giants backup quarterback too? Is that what I heard?
No, Giants backup quarterback's hurt. Daniel Jones is healthy and playing.
Oh, is he? Okay. Hobbling off, is that 15, I believe?
Yep, Poneth.
So yeah, I mean, Hush on the tackle, like, not too many times in the season Hush gets a takedown against him.
Right. Also, not many times in the season that Hush is just going to go out jump somebody for a ball.
Doesn't need to, and he'll jump someone now and get taken down now, and he'll have plenty of takedowns in the next months to come. So tell him to get off the line here, and I don't know if Sell hurt him or not, but
so
Warner comes this way, peels back this way. It's rolling, throws low to Fritz, unable to come up with it. So usually we see him do that peel out away from his strong arm, and this time he comes to a right. Throws it low to Fritz. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Panther 36-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Mason's 9 for 20 right now, 149 yards passing, 2 touchdowns.
You might get a 36-yarder here. Hush in motion. Gordon up the middle.
Good tackle.
Good tackle. Kind of trying to spin on the first tackle, and teammate found him. 3rd and 9 from the 35-yard line.
Gordon's been pretty boxed up. He's had a long run of 7, but really lots of 1s and negatives.
Trips to Warner's right. Got Van Someren to his left. He's going to pump fake. He's looking to Van Someren on a stop route.
Missed him.
And he throws it short. So it's going to be 4th and 8 from the 35-yard line.
You got to go, right?
I wouldn't think
point,
so. I mean,
if you punt, it's a net. If it goes in the end zone, you're getting 15 yards.
They just, like I say, they just made them lose a couple yards there by spotting the ball there, but they changed it. 4th and a long 8 for the Blackhawks, trailing again for the first time tonight with 9:21 to go in the 4th quarter. Panther homecoming, crowd coming alive. Snap.
Oh, we got a hold. Yeah, we got a hold.
But make that hold worth it. I mean, okay, now at least you're gonna get the first down, and at least gonna make them punt.
Yep.
So instead of a sack and a turnover and downs, you're gonna have at least an ability to punt the ball now.
Yep.
And get those yards. So sometimes a hold can be good because that's not a first down if he doesn't hold them.
Right.
Likely.
It's a first down for Central.
Well, correct.
Yeah, I don't think we need to overthink this one. You punt the ball and
yeah, especially when it's gonna be.
I mean, Central has had done a much better job offensively in the second half.
So 4th and 19 now, and it looks like they're thinking about this still, and they're still have their offense out there.
This doesn't make sense to me.
4th and 19, I think he's going to call timeout, which doesn't make sense. And that's might be a costly timeout. You know, it's their 2nd timeout of the half. One you might want back, and even if you're thinking, hey, maybe I want to punt this, is a 5-yard penalty better than the timeout there?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, without a doubt.
I mean, that timeout is essentially roughly 40 seconds.
Yep. When you're behind,
5 yards
you
is
value that.
5 yards.
Yep. Yeah.
That's easy to say in the moment when you're thinking, shoot, I don't want to go for this. But it's not oftentimes you see a team call timeout to punt.
Right. And it's coming off of a clock stoppage too. So even if you decide late, like you said, and you take that delay, you didn't lose any time.
Right. No. I'm saying that.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
That's why in the moment you can change your mind. But yeah, I mean ultimately what you did is you traded that timeout for 5 yards. I like where your head's at, Nick.
Yeah. It's 4th and long for the Blackhawks.
Which is funny because sometimes when you officiate, I wondered where your head was at.
On a different team. A team of 3. And only 3. Tossing the snap. Good snap. Punt is off. Angle punt. Going to bounce just outside the 10.
Oh, he went into the end zone. He just got to touch it before. He's just got to touch it before it goes in the end zone.
Which he did.
And so he can take himself. That should be down to the 1.
And it is. So
it's a phenomenal call. In college and the NFL, that's a touchback, but it's the first touch.
First touch.
Yep, 100% first touch. That's phenomenal and great wherewithal.
Even if he didn't know.
Right.
Good job of touching it, and it's tough to see where it's down, but it is definitely the 1 yard line, if not inside of that, as we really can't see much of anything here now. I'm trying to sneak on the other side of Mr. Nygaard and wishbone formation.
Oh boy.
There's a toss. You just gotta see. The ball's loose! The ball is still loose!
I think they got it back.
I don't think so. I think
Central got it.
There's a good chance. Oh. They're going to say second down as the Central does come up with the loose ball on the 10-yard line, just inside the 10. It was loose.
Mason Sullivan got on it.
So they had Central had the first opportunity to recover it, failed to, and then Sullivan ends up on top of it. 2nd and 3 yards or so for the Panthers here. Again, Wishbone. They give up the middle. Nope, quarterback's going to have it. Going to end up being brought down. Cal Smith on the tackle, but not before. Panther first down across the 15-yard line out to the 17, and here's where Central just chew up some time, pick up some yards. A few first downs. You haven't really given up much defensively. Trust your defense. They already had a 90-yard drive once, and they don't need to go 99 yards. They just need to go 8.5 minutes is all.
Right.
Blackhawks might be kind of getting close to desperation time here, and getting a Wishbone up the middle. He's got room. He's gonna make one man miss. He's gonna have another first down before finally being brought down by Logan Gordon. But across the 30-yard line with 8 minutes to go, the Panthers will have another first down, 1st and 10. So if nothing else, picking up 30 yards gets you out from the end zone.
We're switching spots again. There we go. So here's where it becomes interesting, because if Central goes down the field and scores with a lot of time left, do they go for 2 to try to make it a 2-possession game? Like, I know that's...
Here's the keep. Eli's going to bring him down from the backside.
I don't...
Eli has him. Kind of throws him down to the ground, and much to the dismay of the Panther section over here. Second and 10. Again, Eli chasing down from the backside. It definitely wasn't late by any means, and that's the one they called in the first half. They called was a little late after the whistle. This one was more of a aggressiveness. Wishbone again for the Panthers.
Quarterback.
And the toss. Fumbles it, but able to pick it up. Cal knocks him out of bounds. Does pick up about 5 yards.
No, he didn't. Is that 5? Oh, I thought he went out of bounds at the 35.
Up to the 37.
Jeez.
So third and 6 now for the Panthers here with 6:50 to go, leading by 1. Blackhawks again scored the first 13 points. Their second PAT was blocked. Panthers striked right before half. Another 90-yard drive here in the second half, and that's been our only scoring here. Is a give up the middle, and he's going to be just shy. He's going to be tackled about the 40-yard line. It's going to be 4th and a long 2-3 yards for the Panthers, and no decision there. The way their defense has played, especially in the second half, but most of the entire game, it's punted away, hope to pin them deep, and let your defense go to work. And it's Sell back deep again. They've kind of alternated with Sell and Wiedendahl a little bit here.
Hush too was in for one. I would like to see Gavin catch it with a little bit of space.
Just catch it and give your offense a chance. Snap. Kick is away. It's short. Very short. Look out.
Fire.
Does get a good central bounce. It's going to bounce down to about 34-yard line.
Gavin.
So a punt of maybe 15 ends up getting them 30 or so.
Going to thank all of our sponsors here: Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar, Timmerman Realty, CW Garage Door Distribution, Whitecap Financial Advisors, First Bank of Baldwin, Fenner and Jewelers, Phoenix Grill, Baldwin Lightstream, Nielsen's Foods, Hilltop Pizza Planet, Precision Truck Service, St. Croix Custom Apparel, Precision Excavating Enterprises, Blackhawk Garage Door, Schaefer Financial Services, and we'll get the rest here later.
Here's where you need a 6-minute drive.
6:02.
Cap it off. Well, even 6-minute drive would be okay. As long as you're scoring. Warner, straight drop, blitz up the middle. He pump fakes and got to run. And he might get back to the line of scrimmage to make it not a sack. I don't think he did. It was definitely a pass play. It was not a draw. It was a blitz up the middle. Forced Warner to pump fake and tuck it and gets back to the line of scrimmage to avoid the sack. 2nd and 10. Snap. Gavin. There's a crossing route to Fritz again. Tackled immediately. A nice open field tackle. Is that Sullivan again that was hurt?
Well, 15 was hurt earlier. Sullivan's 4.
I think that was a noose bomb. So 5:23 to go here. It's going to bring up a third and about 8 yards for the Blackhawks.
The way that tackle happened, and I didn't see exactly what happened, but whenever you tackle someone like that, there's a lot of cleat and heels of feet near face, chest, stomach, where you could have any of those things. Yeah, Mason Sullivan. He's up. I'm guessing he probably landed on a foot and kind of had the wind knocked out of him. And
he goes back to the huddle, but he's going to come out for a play. Either he can take a timeout, I guess, and he can play, but they have to pull him out.
I think you want to keep that last time out if you're St. Clair Central.
Yes, you do. Yeah, it's important to know both teams down to one timeout left here in the third quarter. Chilly, October 7th, October football.
Gonna get a crossing route here?
I'd like to think so. That's what's been successful. 3rd and 8. They said they're gonna look to go deep to Gavin. He's got him deep. If he can get there, all through his hands. Gavin could not quite haul it in. And it's gonna fall incomplete with 5:18 to go. And
punt the ball. Right?
I would. 5:18 is a lot of time left. I mean, trust your defense, but then you trust your offense that much too. And you might also have the thought of, well, if we don't punt it, maybe
we let them
if
score.
you do get a score quick or only one score down, where if you punt it, they might have a long possession, the game's over.
Right.
4th and 8. Warner's going to end up getting sacked. Right around there. And a sack with 5:12 to go. The Panthers are going to take over on the Blackhawk 22-yard line. And just that tail right there, you see, it by no means is this game over, and the Blackhawks are walking off like almost in defeat, and the Panthers are celebrating the victory, and that's how it's been the entire second half. Just kind of a one-sided.
Right. Now, this is where I'm telling you, you get that type of play, and you see guys walking off with their heads down and feeling bad for themselves. This is where I take a shot.
But on the flip side, you'd like to see that clock tick down offensively. And
correct.
They go back to that power eye, first man through, and he's going to go up the middle. Gordon's going to end up, Cal Smith tag team down, but not before picking up 8 yards. 8 yards is a perfect first down carry if you're a Central fan. It sets you up 2nd and 2. It's going to take off 50 seconds. And they keep alternating between that power wishbone and that normal veer with the fullback and wing. They've just been much more successful when they go to this formation of just power right up the middle. First man through again.
Not going to get a ton,
but
3, probably the first
pick up the first down, or just shy. But that's almost perfect if you're Central there. You pick up a half a ball length short of the first down. The clock continues to run.
One more snap between you and the end zone.
Yep, and you gotta believe that you can pick up a ball.
So at what point do you have to seriously consider
letting them score?
Right. I mean, that happened on Sunday with Baltimore and Buffalo, and Buffalo was trying to let Baltimore score.
There's still 4 minutes, and you have that internal clock. McGee's going to be up the middle here. Oh, there's a toss.
He's going to score right here. Do it on their own.
Yeah, and there it is. Central goes around in. That's going to be a toss. And St. Croix Central takes the lead 20-13. The point after, they are going to go for one. You were questioning that earlier.
Yep.
They're going to go for one to try and make it an 8-point game. .350 to go. Snap, spot, kick, and it is an 8-point game. St. Croix Central with 3:50 to go, leading 21-13. And again, I know it's nothing they want more to win this homecoming, but just all the excitement in the world over here, and it's like it's a 20-point game right now,
right.
And the Blackhawks are like, games have been over pretty much the entire half.
Right.
Put something together here and come back and make it a game.
Yeah, I want to thank the rest of our sponsors here. Culver's of Baldwin, St. Croix Garage Door, Wisconsin Credit Union, TMS Auto, Fire Home Langer, Western Wisconsin Health, Village Pharmacy, Pete's Construction, O'Connell Funeral Homes, Next Level Events by 22 Farms, Marco Septic, Flagship Ford, and Independent Insurance Options with Charlotte Heimer. We got Auto Appeal on there. Did I say Auto Appeal? Yeah, this half has not been great.
And give credit to the Panthers again. You know, defensively they've really, you know, shut down this Blackhawk offense, who's been very potent all season long. And then offensively, almost taking a page out of the Ellsworth and just again, we talk about the different sets they've had. That they run that wishbone power, and just have up the middle have taken advantage of it and find themselves up by 8 here in the fourth quarter. Squib kick.
Oh, he's down.
I think he got his knee up before. But regardless, it is across the 30-yard line with the Blackhawks, again, who you would think that they're trailing by multiple scores here. They're down by a touchdown and 2-point conversion, Jeremy Nygaard. This game is by no means over.
Right. And that tells you, I mean, a group that doesn't quit. We've had a lot of good things happen to us over the last month. And adversity now really kind of staring you in the face for this half and seeing how we're responding.
Warner, pump fake again. Looking to go deep, and he's kind of chucked at the line of scrimmage. There's gonna be a little penalty there, yeah. You can't hit him like that. The deep back kind of gave. They did like a double stop route, and he bit on it, and he kind of chucked Van Someren. So that's going to be a. Luckily, the ball's in the air because there's no illegal contact at high school level. But when the pass is thrown, you can't hit the receiver.
Right. There's holding and there's pass interference.
Correct.
Everything offensively is a run block until the ball's thrown.
The D-back chucked the receiver. It pump fake this way, pump fake that way. Yeah. So first and 10 here for the Blackhawks on the 48-yard line now with 3:38 to go. Warner, straight drop on the crossing route to Fritz. Going to cross midfield. Going to be just shy of the first down. Out to the 43-yard line of the Panthers now. And the one advantage the Blackhawks have if they're trailing in a one-score game is hurry up is nothing new to them.
Right.
You know, they get up to the line of scrimmage. They can go just as fast as anyone. Warner going to look for Gavin. He's going to look deep. Out stretch of him. Going to be 3rd and short. That's a 2nd and 1, Jeremy Nygaard. That's a good opportunity to throw the ball deep.
Yep, that's a Nygaard special.
Stops the clock with plenty of time left, over 3 minutes to go. And again, plenty of big play threats out there for the Blackhawks, but Central's done a great job of taking that away. 3rd and 1 might not be another bad opportunity to throw the ball deep again, or
I could see a quarterback draw here.
Look for a crossing route. The crossing route's been kind of the bread and butter here. And here comes Fritz on the cross. He does catch it. Gets inside the 35, and it's been a Blackhawk first down. Just over 3 minutes to go here. Central leading by 8. Blackhawks looking for touchdown and a potential tying 2-point conversion here on St. Croix Central homecoming. Hush in motion, low snap, Warner got it. Gonna look for Logan Gordon on the wheel route again. Logan's gonna be down just shy of the 10-yard line, down about the 12-yard line. There's that wheel route again. Now the Blackhawks are in a hurry again, but with 2:40 to go, there's definitely plenty of time for the Blackhawks to get into the end zone. And now's when you're going to be down up that 2-point conversion play. I hate to look ahead. I mean, you're not in the end zone by any means, but what's your best 2-point conversion play? It's going to be Logan Gordon up the middle. It's going to be down to about the 12-yard line. Only picking up about a yard or two. 2nd and 8. Closing in on 2 minutes to go. Blackhawks with 1 loss in the conference. St. Croix Central needing 1 more victory to guarantee themselves a playoff spot. Stop route. Ooh, Van Someren slips on the stop. And it's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 12. Clock does stop with 2:03 to go. Again, each team with just 1 timeout left. As you can hear the St. Croix Central fans here urging their defense for a big stop and looking for a homecoming victory. Warner looks to the sideline, gets the play. He's going to have trips to his right. Van Someren to his left. Pump fakes to his right. Going to go across to Fritz, and there's a coming flag. Yep, yeah. They're not going to like that, but I think if they watch it back, they will agree with that one. Jeremy's over there watching it on the central feed, the playback. And if there's anyone that's not biased, it'd be Jeremy Nygaard. He'll give you his unbiased.
Well, I said it was a hold before they threw the flag. Can't hold.
Is that what they called? Was a hold, or the pass interference? I didn't see. Because it's
holding before the ball's in the air. I mean,
so hold. That's not an automatic first down either, though, is it?
No, only personal fouls are. So this is going to be half the distance.
The goal.
Replay third down.
Replay third down. Those of you that are not used to that, used to the Sunday rule, even Saturday rule, it's an automatic first down here.
It's really good. It's a good defensive play.
Yeah, it can be, correct.
It was a touchdown without it, so
it's not a backbreaker. As a chain gang, thought it was first and goal, as one guy dropped it, but we still need you here. It's 3rd and 2. It is crucial that we do. Dan's wondering why it's not an automatic first down. He should know. Yeah, he knows that.
He's trying to take some time here to give his guys a blow, maybe.
He's thinking.
Half the distance.
He's giving his coaching staff the opportunity to, hey, what's our best 2-point conversion play?
Right.
Again, it's not looking ahead, but
yeah.
you got 2 plays for 3 yards here, where eventually you're going to hopefully only have 1 play for 3 yards.
Right. I still think that even though there hasn't been a ton of success, especially in the second half, I'm trusting Mason on an RPO.
He does keep it here. He's going to try and get the edge. Cuts it up. Makes a couple guys miss, but he's going to get down.
He's getting helped by his buddy. He might have got a first down there.
Who's spotting it where? I got one guy spotting it at the 1. You got this official over here spotting it way back at the 3.
Forward progress isn't stopped.
I don't know how you get forward progress stopped, and do they give him first down or not?
I don't think so.
They just finally stopped the clock with 1:30 to go. Let's reset here, Jeremy. We got Blackhawks scoring the first 13 of the game. The second touchdown just before half. And then Central comes back 1 play striking to cut it to 13-7, and it's been all Central here the second half, scoring 2 touchdowns, successful on both PATs. Now the Blackhawks looking to march for a potential game-tying touchdown with the 2-point conversion.
Can I tell you what I love about this measurement? This back guy dropped his stick, thinking it was a first down. And now that's the official. Well, I guess they got the thing on the line.
They have the little thing, and I used to be the head linesman, so I used to put that down there. And yeah, that back guy's not important. Don't tell our chain guy that. They're all important. So first and goal. Minute and a half to go. Each team one timeout. Were they down to about the 3-yard line? I believe. 2.5 yard line maybe. It's just inside that hash, I believe, which the hash is the 3-yard line. So shotgun for Warner. Trips to his right. Gordon will motion to his right.
Sean on a whip route. Oh, he got jumped.
Just incomplete. They tried a whip route, if you want to call it that, where the sluggo, they call it, slant in and back out. And Mason's got to get that up
over
and out,
his shoulder,
up and out. Yeah, that's one time he's got that.
We got 6'4", dude.
80 some mile an hour fastball he likes to show off, but that's where he needs to throw that change up and over and let Sean go up and get it.
You can tell him that.
But second down.
Yeah, he's underthrown some balls. I mean, maybe he has thrown 29 passes tonight. Ran the ball 19 times.
Ran the ball a lot too. He's been hit a lot. Second and goal from the 2 for the Blackhawks. This time Cal Smith was a fullback.
Oh, dropped.
Will slant this time to Gavin. I don't know if Warner's just down, if he's been hit enough, or he's tired, if he's frustrated, or what. But he's seen him a lot of times bending over, and he's got a gut check time here and lead that team into the end zone. 3rd and 2. I think back to what you talked about, what you'd like to see. I would be shocked if we did not have that RPO here, where first couple plays in the air. Gordon is back in as the fullback. And it is the give to Gordon. And Gordon's going to get across. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Just over a minute to go. And it's time for that best 2-point conversion. We talked about it about a couple minutes ago. Find that play, coaches. What is it going to be? You do have a timeout if you need to talk about it. And I don't know if they're going to even take time to even think about it. They're going to use the timeout right away with 1:05 to go. Blackhawks, I believe, used their timeout. Injury. Or was it injury?
We cramping?
Is that Sauer? Is that their center too? I can't see if it's Sauer or if that's. So it's hurry up and.
55. Yeah, that's Noah. Noah, sorry, he's getting his ankle. So Noah had it kind of got dinged up late in the first half against Prescott. Saw him limping here at midfield. I think he's probably. It's not an injury timeout because he's gonna.
So they use the timeout
so he can come back in
to buy him back in. But I don't know. Yeah, it's.
I'll tell you what I would have in my playbook right here.
About 5 false starts so you can throw it deep.
No, oh. I love the shovel pass.
Okay.
You get everything moving fast to your right, and then you just bring a guy underneath.
You're trying to trick someone now, and if you're tricking someone, you're not better than them. I think you're better than them right now. You do go back to the same exact play, either run up the middle with Gordon or Warner keeps it. Warner does keep it. He is going to cross, and he's going to get in the end zone. We said it was gut check time. Warner says hop on board. Gordon gets us in the end zone. Warner finishes it off. 21-21. Blackhawks not denied this time. Don't go anywhere. 1:05 to go. We'll see what St. Croix Central is going to try and do here. Wow.
I didn't say that I would run a shovel pass. I said I would have it in my playbook. What have I said? Trust Mason's arms and legs.
Yeah, I like. I think a lot of times you get those trick plays and those gadgets. To me, that's see the teams that you're down by 1, you score late, you go for 2 if you're the team that's not the better team.
Correct.
A lot of times you'll see that team has to do something special to do something. And hey, here's who we are. We think we're a better team than you. Right. Here's our best play. Right. We've ran it 69 times, 73 times this year. We're going to run it one more time. You need to stop it.
Right. Which is what we're going to see from Central. I mean, they're going to do some. Well, they don't have any. They have one timeout left. So how aggressive are they going to be trying to score?
And here's another thing too. It is a little chillier. And when's the last time that Paulson swung that leg of his? It's been a while. So what is normally a deep kick, we'll see if he can swing a good one and kick it deep. But without the PAT try there, and they haven't scored yet, so no kickoffs here in the second half for Paulson. It is a squib kick though.
Oh, and it touched
It is booted and it's
downed.
Quickly jumped on at about the 27 for Central.
Okay,
who
you'll
has
take that.
one timeout left, 63 seconds. Tie score, 21 here in Hammond.
I would say, it's tough to go 73 yards in a minute and 3 with 1 timeout, but we did watch them go 65 in 10 seconds without using timeout. So.
Yeah.
These are fun games.
It is, and especially when you got these two teams like this, and they respect each other. As you say, there's a rivalry, and it's nice to see these kids are, I hate to say friends off the field, but they know each other, and they're not enemies.
They're frenemies.
A common goal of beating each other now, and
right.
His knee was not down apparently. Does get it off. That's the only thing you really got to worry about right now. If you're Central, when you run that triple option, and especially when you're spinning like that ball comes loose.
That's risky.
They're only a field goal away from winning the game. Here they are going to drop back to pass. Oh, big pressure, big hit, and it's
Cal
up,
Smith.
and
oh,
it does fall down. Cal Smith does a great job of going up, knocking it down. And the ref says, hey, have your tee back here. Someone forgot about that.
That's
Is that
dangerous.
the quarterback? It is. He did hit a big hit. I mean, it looked like a good hit. But that is junior quarterback Caden Western. Hopefully it's just a wind knocked out of him or something like that where he can regather. Jeremy, do we need to find a WIAA rule book to go over overtime procedures? I know this crew here, and I will be willing to bet that they get it right. And Lester is up and walking off, and like I say, hopefully it's just a little wind knocked out of him. And
so what is this? They're going to bring in a backup quarterback to take a snap under center. That's
so. But now, and if you're Coach Kiefer, you still have the timeout. And
Coach Kiefer doesn't have a timeout.
Oh, he doesn't. He used on that. He did use it on that at that PAT. So.
Central's got the timeout.
Yep. So now, if you're Coach Tackman and his squad, they got to be thinking, let's be content with hopefully getting our quarterback back for overtime.
Is this Nussbaum?
No.
He's gonna throw it.
They're gonna throw it.
He's gonna throw
deep, and it's gonna fall short. Which with 30 seconds, they haven't exactly had great punts tonight, Jeremy. They've fell very short.
Yeah, that's an interesting play call.
I think so too, because with a backup quarterback, you're hoping to complete a pass like that, and now you stop the clock. 30 seconds left. Gavin Selbach stands at his own 40. Punting from their 30-yard line right now, and he's had some shallow punts. You just got to catch this one cleanly. It is going to bounce out of bounds about the 46-yard line. So 46-yard line. So if you're talking about a 50-yard field goal, you got to get down to the 33.
Right.
Okay. I'm not very good at math, but that tells me that's about 21 yards is all.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a shot.
21 yards is not that hard to get in high school for 26 seconds.
Oh, man.
And I don't know where Paulson's at, but he better be warming that leg up.
Yeah. I'm going to do some stretching in here just because I'm going to start pacing soon.
And that, again, we go back to third down and throwing the ball when the opponents don't have a timeout.
Gordon on the wheel? No,
he's going to have Fritz on the crossing route. He's going to have, a nice tackle, nice open field tackle. Prevents the first down. Will keep the clock rolling. A huge tackle in open field. Brings him down with a shoelace. Warner does spike it with 9 seconds to go.
So is Gavin, not Colin.
But I mean, that ankle tackle is the difference between stopping the clock on the first down, potentially getting out of bounds on the,
Yep, getting another play.
Now we got essentially one play. You need 10, 12 yards legit to give Paulson a chance to kick it. You have to kick it. Some people might be going, well, are they crazy kicking it? It's high school. You can't kick it that far. But those that know Paulson,
we're gonna get Colin going. Oh, he's gonna be in pro. Oh, another play.
So with 4 seconds to go now, barring a penalty, a defensive penalty, likely the last play is 4th down.
We're gonna see Mason's arm.
We'll see if Mason can throw it 46 yards. I know he can. I know Mason can throw the ball 46 yards. I know Mason can dunk. I know he can throw a fastball 95 miles an hour. There.
How fast can he really throw?
Me or Mason?
Mason.
I don't know. 95. Just ask him. He'll tell you.
All right.
Warner drops back.
Let him get deep.
Does throw it. Not the throw he was going to want. It is tipped by Sullivan. Falls incomplete harmlessly. End of regulation, and Hammond finds the St. Croix Central Panthers at 21. The ball will Louisville Blackhawks 21. Overtime. Not the first time for the Blackhawks. Again, if you're unfamiliar with high school overtime rules, each team will have an opportunity to possess from their own 25-yard line, from the opponent's 25-yard line. Wisconsin, you can score on defense.
Correct. But if there is a penalty on the defensive return, it's like the penalty never happened.
Well, yeah, because if they don't score,
I know, but it's not like a repeat of downs.
No,
or
correct.
All right, so selfishly, I want us to go towards the north end zone so I can see.
You're looking at a big T-ball to your right now. If that's north and that's south. But Coach Carroll says make sure they don't start at the 10. Out of our control, but I know Klinger's a very veteran, solid official, and he'll start him at the 25. Going over the overtime rules here now, and I don't know timeouts in high school. Mr. Nygaard, do they each get 1? I don't know.
I thought they got 2.
Do they get 2 timeouts? I don't know
Maybe
about that.
1.
I know all reviews are by
the booth
by Mr. Nygaard. 4th quarter timing is in effect. Oh wait, there is no timing. That I know.
Oh man, we're going into the south end zone. No, did we flip yet?
I don't know.
Mason was pointing towards the south.
I think he's still going over the rules. He's waiting for commercial break. We got Tostitos or
someone told a joke.
They're like, all right, gentlemen, shake hands. We're going down here. We are going away from Mr. Nygaard. I'll tell you what happens. Don't worry.
So Central won the toss, elected to play defense, and then we got to choose, and we're going away from their student section. 15-yard line? Is that where it is?
It is on the 25, like it's supposed to be. 25.
Oh, okay. I just was looking. I'm looking at the little screen here, and I thought that said 20, but it said 30.
1st and 10 from the 25, untimed downs.
WIAA rules in overtime. Each team will start from the 25-yard line.
So, to my knowledge, we beat Rice Lake in overtime.
You did?
The last overtime game before that was at GT 3 years ago. We won that game. The last overtime game I recall before that was when I was a senior. We won that game. So I believe we have a 3-game overtime winning streak.
Has Clatt told you how many timeouts we get yet?
No, but my phone's over there, and I'm hiding over here in between people.
I said Nadeau asked what the score was. I said overtime, and tell me how many timeouts we get, Mr. Nadeau. You're rough.
Oh, and our signal's dropping. Was Zach just on his phone? Okay, so we should be good.
So here we are in overtime. If you're just joining us, Blackhawks scored with a half minute to go. Got the 2-point conversion to tie the game. Logan Gordon gets the first carry. He was the one that found the end zone for the touchdown. Gordon picks up about a yard on first down. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Blackhawks, who have the ball first here in overtime. Each team will have the chance to possess it. Able to pick up first downs. Warner drops back across the middle. He's got his favorite receiver, Fritz. Fights a tackle down a couple yards shy of the first down. Going to be 3rd and 4. Pick up a 5 for Fritz. Again, common theme for a lot of our completions have been across the middle.
Yep.
So on 3rd and 4, do you go across the middle of the pass here, or do you go back to that run up the middle? I mean, are you kicking it here if you don't get it?
Nope, you're going for it. So I would probably
if you're going
run
for it,
here
then you run it. This play kind of determines if you're going for it or not. He does drop back. He is a QB draw, and he's going to be hit for a loss. Tackle back at about the 20-yard line. Warner's going to be dropped for a loss. And here does come the field goal unit.
Ooh, I don't love it.
So from the 20, you're looking at about a 37-yard field goal for Paulson, which would put a lot of pressure on the Panthers to have to find the end zone to win. Clausen snaps. Warner does hold.
So we 37, we 38.
There's a 37-yard field goal attempt. Definitely does have the leg for it. Good snap. Spot. Kick is up. And it is through. Paulson gives the Blackhawks a 24-21 lead here in overtime. Panthers will not have the opportunity to score themselves. So we have seen them go 3 for 3 on extra points.
Yep.
They weren't by any means the leg of Paulson, but I don't know many high school kickers have the leg of Paulson.
Well, Central had one, Jackson Pettit, a couple years ago. He was a stud.
So we'll see what they come back to, and if I'm Central, I'm coming back to that wishbone power and gonna run it right down your throat.
Yep.
But I'm not coaching Central. They're gonna come out with the wing. He does keep it, and he is hit.
Oh, and he just keeps spinning
out of it. Down to about the 20. He turns a loss of a yard or so into a gain of 5.
Is that Weston? Is he back?
That's Weston. He's back.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Wester.
Wester, yeah. That was a tough run.
That was.
Because he was definitely, it was a loss of 2, and he just started spinning.
2nd and 5 for the Panthers. Here in overtime, Blackhawks successful on a field goal. Here comes that wishbone power.
Quarterback
has it. Second man. It's a good tackle by Eli on the fullback. However, the quarterback had it. Next man through made the stop as well. 3rd and 6.
Wester with the keeper.
3rd and 5. Wester does get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
Here it is. So gut check time again for this Blackhawk defense. I don't know. Central, are you kicking a field goal if we don't get it here? I don't know what his legs got, but that'd be entertaining if he did.
I would like to see that be what happens after this play.
I'd like to see them have to settle for that thought. So wing, it's gonna be a halfback pass. Looked like he was going to try and pass it.
Great.
There's a nice tackle in the backfield. Gavin Sell, huge tackle for a loss. The leg of his, I don't know how great it is, but with losing a couple, 4th and 7.
Yeah, you'd have to. It's a 40-yarder. You're throwing the ball here.
And apparently we get Santa. Oh, it's warm. He does not want one. He's good.
Okay, thanks.
I'll take 2.
Take a warm burger.
All right, 4th and 7. Here it is. can still get a first down.
Oh, we jumped. Did we jump?
Did not cross the line of scrimmage though. And a timeout by Central. So again, it's tough to tell. We're arguing here from the St. Croix Central. Obviously, they're even farther left than us, but they have a better view. And he definitely crossed the line of scrimmage if you ask their play-by-play. I don't know. I can't tell. I got a wall in front of me though.
They're like, nowhere.
Definitely did jump, but again, how far off was he? We don't know.
So yeah, as long as you stay on your side of the ball, you're good, right?
But in high school, if you cross the line at any point, it's automatic. It's not like you can get back.
Correct.
Like
if you break into the neutral zone,
correct.
It is a neutral zone infraction in your.
So from our camera, you're going to see a Baldwin jump, and from, again, this is what I said earlier, from the Central sideline, he crossed.
Yep.
From the Baldwin sideline, he didn't.
Right. All right, it's a huge play. It's a huge play. Here we go.
4th and 7. Is the play action.
Pass. Oh, they got a wheel. They got the wheel.
It's going to be caught. It's going to be in the end zone. That is going to be a St. Croix Central 4th and 7 wheel. Touchdown. St. Croix Central homecoming finds themselves punching their ticket to the playoffs. A heartbreaking loss for the Blackhawks after coming from behind. The student section is mobbing the players. Nice wheel route was open. Catch. Panthers, well-run play on 4th down. 27. Blackhawks, 24 in overtime.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's a fun football game.
Great football game. Great. You know, obviously a team's got to lose, and you know, congratulations to St. Croix Central, and on 4th down, nonetheless, is what makes it even more heartbreaking or more satisfying.
Right.
As well as again, homecoming and just a chance to punch your ticket and into the playoffs. And a chip, a chair, and a chance is all you need. And both these teams will have at least 2 more games to play. Next week, we will find ourselves back in Baldwin.
Yep.
And trying to right the ship, if you will, and start a winning streak. You know, you want to get the winning streak going into the end of October. And next week we will have Amory coming to Baldwin.
And Amory with a physical run game, and that's kind of what we saw tonight, and that's when we struggled.
Both losses, I think they struggled with was the power right up the gut, and then.
All right, well.